I salute you. I salute you.
Yeah, at the bar radio.
Yeah. You already know this the king of Philly, man. At the bar radio, man. You already right.
Just know why with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that plan and this that get back. It's a different day, no, it's same story, nigga. I've been winning, retire like I'm Robert Horry, nigga. They just thought they knew me, but I'm here to make my story bigger. Keep that Laker 40 with me, always know I had that clipper. She act getting on my boat, bet I'm gon' skip her. If they start getting out of line, I bet I'm gon' get them. Pack a bag and book a flight, so they know I'm always trippin'. I've been Scotty with the right, so they always know I'm pimpin'. Why I always say I got haters, cause they just know I'm living. Word to my brody came on, they just know I got a vision. The stove gotta stay on, so no product missing. Government want us to stay home, go broke for politicians. Had to carry that weight, never dealt with the opposition. My homie tryna beat the case when he had no pot to piss. I'm tryna cop a bird, but he caught up with all them pigeons. And I can never chase when ain't no love when you got them riches. I'm on the loan, I've been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just know why with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that plan and this that get back. I'm on the loan, I've been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just know why with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that plan and this that get back. Yeah. Alright.
Hey, Tuna, you made this?
I'm on the loan, I've been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just know why with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that plan and this that get back. I'm on the loan, I've been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just know why with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that plan and this that get back. It's a different day, no, it's same story, nigga. I've been winning, retire like I'm Robert Horry, nigga. They just thought they knew me, but I'm here to make my story bigger. Keep that Laker 40 with me, always know I had that clipper. She act getting on my boat, bet I'm gon' skip her. If they start getting out of line, I bet I'm gon' get them. Pack a bag and book a flight, so they know I'm always trippin'. I've been Scotty with the right, so they always know I'm pimpin'. Why I always say I got haters, cause they just know I'm living. Word to my brody came on, they just know I got a vision. The stove gotta stay on, so no product missing. Government want us to stay home, go broke for politicians. Had to carry that weight, never dealt with the opposition. My homie tryna beat the case when he had no pot to piss. I'm tryna cop a bird, but he caught up with all them pigeons. And I can never chase when ain't no love when you got them riches. I'm on the loan, I've been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just know why with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that plan and this that get back. I'm on the loan, I've been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just know why with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that plan and this that get back.
All right, Goldville and hottest in the city. Did I get it right this time?
Yeah, perfect.
Thanks, man.
You say
I'll holler at you, man.
that couple cans, man, that's a hard
Look at my
my fans, I can show you my life. Take on my hair while I'm doing it live. BBRC, I'm here, I'm alive. Wait for my time, gotta show me a sign. Stand on my word, never let down. Holding my own, holding my ground. Some say feeling ahead of his time. Ahead of my time, ahead of my time. Flow sick like checked impatience. All bills got colors, not races. Get a whip, need something that's spacious. Panoramic big body like a spaceship. Not worried, not down for the fake shit. Plain Jane at the diamonds, let it shape shift. Stay calm, start running out of patience. Shorty a fast, so I'm fucking her face. Judged by your peers, get judged by your ways. 10 steps ahead, so I waited to finish. Quick to start mischief like Dennis the Menace. The needle, the haystack is slim with the pickings. You eating on breakfast, arriving at dinner, the size and the trimmings. Dick so big that she cry when I'm in it. Stroking the book in my mind on the milli. Scraping it down, nickel down to a penny. Cartier chain swing turns in a Hemi. First word when I was born was get it. Hurt more when I really ain't living. Back on track, got back in my rhythm. Get straight to the source for the man in the middle. Got back on the block and I stayed with the hitters. Look at my fans, I can show you my life. Take on my hair while I'm doing it live. BBRC, I'm here, I'm alive. Wait for my time, gotta show me a sign. Stand on my word, never let down. Holding my own, holding my ground. Some say feeling ahead of my time. Ahead of my time, ahead of my time. Flow sick like checked impatience. All bills got colors, not races. Get a whip, need something that's spacious. Panoramic big body like a spaceship. Not worried, not down for the fake shit. Plain Jane at the diamonds, let it shape shift. Stay calm, start running out of patience. Look at my fans, I can show you my life. Take on my hair while I'm doing it live. BBRC, I'm here, I'm alive. Wait for my time, gotta show me a sign. Stand on my word, never let down. Holding my own, holding my ground. Some say feeling ahead of my time. Ahead of my time, ahead of my time.
Professional pictures for my
Well, you know a nigga with a 4K camera. You know a nigga who takes pictures. And all you need to know is 3 numbers. 151. Yo. What's going on? It is the world's most dangerous podcast, and Lady Antoinette is not with us this week, so that means we can act a fool.
It's gonna get crazy. You know it always does when she's not in the business.
And she can't pull up on us either because she's in Florida.
Yeah, buddy.
What's going on with your CP3?
Oh man, it's man, that heat been out there kicking the brother.
Man, dog, this been slave heat.
Bro, been out there selling cars, slaving in this heat, man. It turned 3 different colors in 1 week, man. It's getting wild.
Well, I mean, your voice changes 3 different times on the show, so it happens. I mean, that should match up.
That's dehydration along with alcohol. You know how this shit be around here.
Are you trying to say that we encourage people to have a drinking problem?
Like you say, the name of the show is At the Bar Radio.
That's true.
What can we do, bro?
You have a point there.
Yeah,
man. So we're waiting on our guest to get here. She's taking long. Those villains in the house. Come in.
Come on down to At the Bar Radio.
Yes. So we got gonna be an interesting show. Some crazy things been happening. CP3, I know you be doing your sports. I'm sure we'll talk about this, later on. Apparently some shots were fired at the national game.
Yeah, actually, last night.
And it wasn't like drinking shots.
Nah, well, there was some of those going on too, but apparently there was a shooting outside of the stadium with 4 people. From the reports I saw, 4 people got shot. They evacuated the stadium, suspended the game. They finished it up today. They're also finishing up in the 8th inning. Juan Soto just hit a 2-run home run to give the Nats back to lead 7-6, trying to salvage one of these 3 games out of the All-Star break. First game they got demolished 24-8. So we'll be breaking that down tomorrow. We'll also have possible Zoom call in from someone that was actually at the game. Big Hurt hit me up and said he had one of his folks that went to the game. I'm going to see if I can get her on the show to give her first-hand accounts of what went down during the whole situation down there. Because I was watching on TV, and I had it on a second TV where I had the volume off. So I looked up, and I saw it said delay. I thought it was a rain delay, and then I looked and turned on the main TV and said they suspended the game due to shots fired.
I thought your thug nigga senses went wild when the minute somebody started shooting. Like you would have just knew.
I was tired, bro. I was out there. I had a 12-hour day yesterday, Southern Cons, bro. So I was up early and out there late. I had heat. That joint take you out, dog. So I was just laying on the couch watching the game. Next thing I know, I saw suspended. Then I saw the story that broke later on. I didn't even want to read more into it, but I looked into it a little bit the day before I came on the air. So we'll be talking about that tomorrow night also. And if you missed the Washington football season, off-season breakdown with myself and Dujanay, we went live with that Thursday night. You can go check that out on my YouTube channel, Carol Fuller III. That's with 3 eyes, not the number 3. And had a nice breakdown of the draft picks, the free agents, and we looked at the schedule ahead for next year. And, getting ready for training camp, which starts in about a little less than a week. So we got that coming up. Also, be talking about the NBA Finals. Got a pivotal Game 5, I believe, tonight pivotal like Game 5 was yesterday, and I believe Milwaukee took the game in Phoenix to take the 3-2 lead, and they'll be looking to win on home court to win their first. Their first NBA title. So we'll have Brian Brennan and Arun breaking down the NBA Finals as always, and we'll be breaking down the Nets and their slow start of the All-Star break, unfortunately, and we'll be ready for football season right around the corner.
So I would be remiss not to say rest in peace to Bismarck.
No doubt.
Hip hop legend. I grew up on him. The Vapors, Just a Friend. I remember Picking Boogers, all that stuff. If y'all haven't seen the Roxanne Shante story that was on Netflix, came out about maybe 4 years ago. It was a really great hip hop movie. Bismarck, you see how the song where he's beatboxing and Roxanne Shante started from. Basically, it's from an incident where Roxanne Shante and Marley Marl got into an argument. Marley Marl said, "Fuck this, I'm walking out." And Biz was like, "No, we still gonna go on." And she's like, "I know all the records. I could just beatbox that joint." And she was like, "What?" And then he goes out, and that's like, I'm Shante, his Bismarck Key, and he's beatboxing, and he's done all the crazy sounds. That was amazing. He was an amazing. A lot of people don't even realize, like, even after he stopped rapping, he was DJing. He was a celebrity DJ. Like, he DJed Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston's wedding. He was very prominent in the Maryland area. A lot of people ran into him, everywhere. So it was a very good thing. It was a very good thing. So we definitely, got to do a rest in peace to Bismarck Key. That's a hip hop legend.
Yeah, he was definitely pivotal in the evolution and revolution of hip hop, and his presence was still felt to this day. Still, like I said, DJing and still in the music scene. So, man, it's a big loss to hip hop in general. Real hip hop, definitely.
See, CP3, you slipping. I ain't get to play the Money Combo video yet. The video where you rob a nigga in that joint. So let me play the Money Combo video. And we got our special guest in the building as well.
No doubt.
Hello. Sit right over there.
Oh, come on, man. I got family, I got kids. Everything's upstairs in the closet, dog. Just take it.
Money. I love that money. Lucas. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. You don't really want to play. Money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. We don't really know what you been talking about. And you don't really want to play. You don't know what to say. It's money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. We don't really know what you always been talking about. And I don't wanna be the one who always really talk about. And you don't really wanna play. You don't know what to say. Cause money, 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 money is what I'm talking about. Money, 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 make you shut your mouth. Don't never ever talk about it if you never had the clout. You don't know what to say. Stay up out of my way. Cause money, 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 make you shut them mouth. Keep playing with these goonies, boy, I'm gonna have to make the call. Stay in bounds on your pivot, boy, if you gon' ball. Cause a lot of niggas be fake, and you really can't play. Cause we done got it out the mud, nigga, what you talking about? Screaming, oh my God, money got me pride. They living a lie, look into my eyes, they might seem surprised. This is homicide, we just multiply. We been on the rise. If we got some wings, fuck it, we gon' have to fly. Money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. Day in my life, take me a different route. And use all my case, niggas on my face. You can get erased, what you talking about? Money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. We don't really know what you been talking about. And you don't really wanna play. You don't know what to say. Cause money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. We don't really know what you always been talking about. And I don't wanna be the one who always really talk about. And you don't really wanna play. You don't know what to say. Cause money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. You never crossing these borders. I'm whipping it up, Gordon Ramsay. I swear that I'm cooking these orders. You talk about me, you better just hope that you can just really afford it. I'm ballin', I'm ballin', I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm feeling like Robert Tahori. Nigga, I'm scoring. I count in the morning. They talk about me, then I gotta ignore it. My bitches be foreign. So independent, my money be corporate. These rappers is boring. You hate me and I'm always gonna adore it. I'm smoking that soaring. She always go ahead and let me explore it. I call her my Dora. You can go and talk about me, I ain't flawless. I go put my all in. If a nigga talk about me, then I'm gone in. You know that I'm gone in. Jump in, take trips, Pompeii. All day, always keep 3 stacks like Andre. I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it, man. And you can never, ever, ever get rid of that. So watch what you say, and watch how you do. If you playing the game, then you play by the rules. Money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. We don't really know what you been talking about. And you don't really wanna play. You don't know what to say. Cause money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. We don't really know what you always been talking about. And I don't wanna be the one who always really talk about. And you don't really wanna play. You don't know what to say. Cause money, 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 money's what I'm talking about.
A nigga was fucking on me, he was in love. Don't let that little nigga lie to you. Ain't finna pressure a nigga to get out his feelings. Nah, that's what his mama do. Ain't finna beef with no little bitty bitch, she get beat. That's what that drama do. Ain't in the waste of my time. Run of these bands, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Ain't in the waste of my time. Run of these bands, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Ain't in the waste of my time. Run of these bands, that's what them commas do. Everybody a queen, well bitch I'm a nuisance. Come to your city, yo nigga I'm looting. Bitch I'm a stepper, period. She think she fucking with treasure delirious. Lil' George stalking my page, she curious. She think I'm playing that rap, I'm serious. I ain't got time for all of that chit chat. Stepping too close and get hit with the reflex. First I'm an Average, you know I'm a leader. Don't follow no rules, only follow procedures. Like if a bitch get out of line, stuck her. A nigga wasting my time, fuck her. Promoter ain't giving no money, then dub it. Don't play with a gang when you see us in public. If I had nothing, you know I would clutch him. I grip on the strap and you know I'ma bust it. A nigga was fucking on me, he was in love. Don't let that little nigga lie to you. Ain't finna pressure a nigga to get out his feelings. Nah, that's what his mama do. Ain't finna beef with no little bitty bitch, she get beat. That's what that drama do. Ain't in the waste of my time. Run of these bands, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Ain't in the waste of my time. Run of these bands, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Ain't in the waste of my time. Run of these bands, that's what them commas do.
Hit my phone like, Tay, where you at? I dropped the pen, come give me that neck. He drowning this pussy.
bitch, you and my bitch don't do that. If you want that bitch, I'ma screw that. A nigga was fucking on me, he was in love. Don't let that little nigga lie to you. Ain't finna pressure a nigga to get out his feelings. Nah, that's what his mama do. Ain't finna beef with no little bitty bitch, she get beat. That's what that drama do. Ain't no wasting my time. Run of these bands, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Ain't no wasting my time. Run of these bands, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Yeah, that's what them commas do. Ain't no wasting my time. Run of these bands, that's what them commas do. Yeah.
I can remember.
All right, we about to be live, so I need you to scoot back. Give me a second. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? We are back. We are back. CP3.
Yes, sir.
I know you like that no pressure joint.
I like that beat. You know, I'm a beat head.
Nah, nigga, you like the visual. Don't fucking don't
I was
sit
trying
up
to get
there.
I was trying to get my connoisseur opinion first before I got to the video. But yeah, the joint was hot. You know, we always got the hottest music, man. I love, I don't listen to this, new age of, hip hop is what they call it. But that's why I love the show because I always hear some decent, if not impressive music on this show.
But that's the whole thing about the underground. It's like it's a lot of good music in the underground that doesn't go mainstream. So we got a very, very, very special guest. Hello. Can you pull the mic a little closer? What's going on? How are you?
I'm fine. I'm great.
So I am 151. That is CP3. This is At the Bar Radio. We have another co-host, but she is not here. So we're gonna act the fool because she's the mom of the show. So
She's gone.
she tried to, but now she can't check us because one of my pages suspended, so she can't see all the ratchet stuff that we do right now.
Plus she out of state.
Plus she out of state. She did pull up on us one day. Yeah, on one show we was acting a fool, we was asking bad questions, and she just walked in there and was like, I was like, oh, commercial break.
Like a reach for my pistol.
Oh.
I went through the door like that. I ain't know what was going on.
So introduce yourself, and then we can start asking some good questions.
I'm pretty cheesy. I'm one of these new rappers, the hottest rappers right now. Perfect.
Oh, talk your shit. Talk your shit. Say it with your chest. So I love to ask you, what got you into music?
What got me into music? I've been in music my whole life, to be honest. Like since a kid, I was the girl of the choir since I was 3. Like so, it's just a switch up of music. Like to be a rapper is way different than what I've always been into.
Definitely. I used to fake in church. Like I would not really sing. I just be like mumbling the words because I really couldn't carry a note in the backpack, and I knew that. I knew that wasn't my gift, so I used to fake like shit.
There wasn't no point for me to I didn't even try. I just sat in the back.
You just nodded your head?
Yeah, just nodded my head and went along and clapped my hands. That's pretty much all I did.
Shit, I didn't even clap. I was like, this is too much work. CP3, you got a question?
The transition from the church into the rap game. Like I said, I haven't heard the music, so that's why he plays it sporadically, so we'll get a true, honest opinion of it. So, what brought on that transition from the church into the rap game?
All right, so then stopped like then singing in church for like 3 years back, but my transition basically like I be in the clubs anyways. I dance, but I haven't been dancing lately. But hearing the same music over and over again, like of course I want to get into it and try to change a little bit of stuff. Like my music is not like no other. Like I wouldn't even put me in a category of any female artists right now. Like, I would say like my genre of music is just me.
Okay. What is your Mount Rushmore of hip hop? Yeah.
like Ramil.
It don't matter. It's yours.
Like Ramil. Female or male or
Whatever you choose. We rolling with you. We rolling with you. We rolling with Krezzy Kizzy.
Nicki Minaj. Um, mm, I'm not too much gone off of rappers, but I love Erica Badu.
That's a deep one.
Um, I don't know, dude. I have a few people that I really like, even like the new people, like Young Miami. Like I love her. Just
I mean, the thing about this when I ask that question is because your list is your list. So it don't
Right.
have to be classic. It could be anybody.
Right. So like I do like the City Girls. Um, mm, I like Jill Scott. Like I have different genres of music.
And well, I mean, and that's the thing. It's
I can't just say all hip hop artists.
a lot of people can't. A lot of people don't just listen to all hip hop. So if you would ask, if you've ever seen like any classic hip hop interviews and stuff like that, um, I was always not shocked because I did the same thing. Like I've listened to Aerosmith. People are like, "Can you listen to Aerosmith?" I've listened to Guns N' Roses. Like but when you talk to like the greats, they don't just listen to one genre. They've always get inspiration
Yeah,
from
I
other
was
genres.
definitely the girl in high school that wake up to MTV music jams. You know they playing everything
Back when
from
MTV played videos.
from Red Hot Chili Peppers to everything. I'm getting
Yeah.
up to this shit, going to work, like going to school every morning. So like, I definitely like I. Then when the PlayStation first came out and they had all the rock star artists, so I used to know all that music.
Definitely. CP3, what you got? What you got? I think you slipping kind of slow. You need some more in your cup. I think you need some more in your cup. Your cup is kind of empty there.
I'm pacing myself. I remember that last week was rough, but let's see. So you listen to all different types of genres, which I do also. What do you feel is the most influential genre that helped put you to where you are right now?
That's a good question from a thug.
Soul music.
So
Music for your soul. Oh my goodness, like that's like music that can touch you and you actually be sitting down like that shit you gotta play to get through that shit.
So give us a couple of examples of who you listen to get you through that shit, besides yourself.
Okay, so if I'm really going through something, I gotta put on some good old Yolanda Adams. That's
And she went.
school.
See, you know that gospel was in fast.
That old
Give me do some real stuff. I'm gonna put that on. Then once I'm about over that, then it depends on whatever type of stuff. Now, if I'm trying to get through something else, like I might put some Erica Badu on. Nigga might gotta call Tyrone. So I mean, it's all that how I'm feeling. I might put some Anthony Hampton on. You know, like I like different stuff. So it all depends on what I'm basically going to do at that moment.
I had some flashbacks because my mom was like a big Yolanda Adams fan. So just imagine when you're trying to sleep on a Saturday morning.
And she blasted it. She blasted it already.
The whole contradiction is that though is if I blasted rap music, I'd be in trouble.
Exactly.
But oh my gosh, I love my mom, but it was a big contradiction because I'd be trying to sleep, or I could have had a hangover, either or. You never know. It could be both.
It's like both.
It's probably both. I ain't gonna just keep it 100. You don't get a name like 151 because you drink water all the time. It's not like trying to nurse a hangover, and then you hear the same song that you've heard for the last 3 Saturdays or Sundays in a row. You're gonna go to church this. It ain't even. Church is tomorrow. Calm that shit down.
She trying to make sure you ready. Is you ready?
You ready? You got to go, Ma. I got 24 hours. I ain't even gotta get the clothes ready yet. Come on.
Gotta get ready, though.
But I did love you. I did like you on the Adams, but my mom when every time she came out with a new record,
Like you knew all the songs.
I'm like I'm going to my aunt's house. I ain't even staying here this week.
Go to the old school, Earth, Wind, and Fire, where we at.
Nah, I'm at grandma's house.
Yeah.
I'm at grandma's house.
Definitely.
That's what it was.
So so how long have you been rapping?
For like 4 months. Like 4 months.
Okay, so further, so you're pretty new to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you enjoy most about it?
What did I enjoy most? Like to express myself, because I might be having a bad day, and I might get up to the studio and bring all that shit that went on that day. Like, it's very expressive. But I've always liked to sing, so it gives me my time to actually just be able to be vocal.
See, the one thing about hip hop is that it allows you to cuss people out without having to cuss people out.
Right. Or tell a story without having to really tell it, and they don't know if it's true or not.
So it just allows you to really put a lot of things that's on your mind that when you really want to tell somebody, shut the fuck up, but you really can't because they're your parent. So, but you can actually write a song telling you to tell somebody to shut the fuck up, and your mom be like, I don't like you cursing like that, but you thinking this song is really about you. But it happens that way. That's the one thing about hip hop. It allows you to express yourself in ways that as an artist that you can't. When I did music and stuff, it was such a like I be ready to cuss my mom out, my brother out, shit, my boss out, maybe my little sister. But as long as I was able to write, it spared a lot of people's lives.
I didn't write, so I did cut some balls out.
Oh, so that's why you have anger issues too. See,
resolved anger issues. I've been to therapy. Give me my credit.
I give you credit. You take another sip.
Trying to make me need therapy again.
I mean, I gotta go to work till late.
I gotta go early.
Oh, and I'm salary.
I am too. But I ain't gotta be there till 11. So
oh yeah, so you good? You take way more sips.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's beginning. Oh, it's been a rough week, so you damn right.
Oh shit.
I think it's just started.
He's a car salesman.
Car shortage. Time is hard right now for a car salesman. Make some deals, man. But price going up, and
you should do a remix of a song called "It's Hard Out Here for a Car Salesman."
No bullshit. You be out there grinding, bro. 6-7 days a week in that heat, like you're a runaway slave, man. Ain't no joke.
So, real quick, how do you feel when you're in the studio? Like, what's your thought process of going into the studio?
I don't know. Usually, I don't get the beat before I go in there, so I ain't really get. I just be trying to get the.
So you write while you're in the studio?
Yeah, I do write while I'm in the studio, or while I'm just like doing little stuff around town. Or I might hear somebody say some slick ass shit real fast. Like I might hold up. What you say? You write that fast.
I would tell you this stuff that would cut on studio cost time. I remember when we was man, it's back in the day. We was going to the studio, and the first time we went to the studio, we all wrote in the studio. And of course, out of the 4-man group, there's only one nigga that paid, me. So when I paid, I was like, well, damn, we got a 10-hour block and did one fucking song because everybody wrote in the studio. So after a couple of times of doing that, I was like, nigga, I will produce the beat and send it to you at home, and you should be able to write it at home because unless you're paying, then I'm not going to pay for you to write it in the studio because for me it was just more cost effective. So we went from doing for one song on a 10-hour block to doing 5 songs on a 10-hour block because we weren't writing in the studio. Now then we would have my homeboy. I love my cousin. He actually is he actually works with Max Dollars with Dramatics, but he had a bad habit of he loved to make beats in the studio. Nigga, we got equipment. Do that shit at home and then touch it up in the studio because at the end of the day, it was just more cost effective. Now, if you're not paying for no studio time, and then it's easy to do that way. But like for my nephew, we have a home studio. He can he can do what he, whatever he wants. But when we went to Atlanta, um, he was able to knock out. We went to the studio. We went to actually somebody else's studio first, but he was able to knock out like one song in 30 minutes because he already had a beat and he already knew what he wanted to say and stuff. And the other people looking at him like, well, damn, how'd you do that? And it's like, because y'all didn't come prepared. Now, granted, they were good, but if you're spending $1,000, I want the maximum. I want to maximize my time the right way. So, and even with my nephew, we went to a smaller joint. He knew, like, he had every beat that we knocked out 5 songs in 5 hours. So we had a 5-hour block, and I was like, hey.
Yeah, I ain't paid for studio time.
So you good.
Yeah, I ain't come across that yet.
So it was good. So it's good. But you just never know, because when you go to other cities and you might want to record in other cities, like we got like one of my things my nephew wanted to do was like he wanted to record at Patchwork, so we wound up recording at Patchwork, which is a legendary studio out in Atlanta and stuff like that. Now it was on somebody else's dime, but he still got to record. But it's like boom, he got in, got out. By the time we finished that one song, the other guy was still struggling on several songs. And I was like, okay, we're gone.
See, but I feel like when I'm in the studio, because like I'm an engineer, so I be kind of need a little help, a little push, because I sit there and be like, I ain't doing shit else. This all I got. These 8 bars.
But
I get stuck and I'm like, I'm out of here.
But that's the one good thing about a manager, though, is that your manager is there to push you to the level that to bring stuff out of you that you could. 9 times out of 10, a manager sees something in you that you don't even see.
Right.
So he can see you for your greatness, and you may think you're all right, but you know that you could be great. And it's his job to get you to push through it, because I know how artists are. I've been an artist. You're temperamental. You're stubborn. Stop me when I'm wrong, anybody. When you're in your way, when you don't feel like, and a lot of times, an artist at times can be your worst enemy, your own worst enemy, because you're like, well, I don't feel like writing this song. I don't really like this beat. I don't. I had to manage. You talking to a dude that had to rap, manage, and produce for 3 other people on a song with me. I already know it's a juggling act. I salute you, sir. I already know what you went through. Even now, it ain't bad, but it's just even now with my nephew. My nephew is Renegade. Like we just he got people to send him tracks. He just sent me a new song. And I was like, well, damn, where you get the beat from? He was like, oh yeah, I got it off of YouTube. Why are we using YouTube beats when we have other people sending us songs? We know producers. And he doesn't see, because he's like you, he's an artist. He felt like I wanted to rap that day. But I didn't find nothing I wanted to rap to. Damn, out of the 800 beats these niggas send you,
Exactly.
you
hit me up for that. I can do a couple tracks of my own and shit. I'm gonna have to talk with him.
Now you costing me money. And as a manager, he can relate. Because now you costing me money. Because now you done did this hot song that we don't own the rights to. But now you're looking at me like we want to shoot a video to. So now I gotta go find this nigga, pay this nigga, so we can at least have some credibility to this song.
She been working every time.
I get it, but y'all don't know what y'all do to us. I feel his pain. He ain't gonna say it, but I feel his pain.
It's probably even more worse than I am a girl, because I'm definitely like, I'm not nope. He'd be like, what the fuck? Like, I'm definitely getting my way.
All right, cool. So I got the go-go joint. Was it in the go-go? Mm-hmm. So what inspired that?
What inspired it? To be in the go-go. I've been in the go-go my whole life. Like, that's what inspired it.
I think that's a good look for a female, because no female artist out in the DMV actually came out with like a go-go type song.
Right.
And that's really crazy when you think about all, like when it comes to using go-go beats and stuff like that. Like Beyonce has used a go-go beat. Who else? Did Ava Marie use a go-go beat? But it's a lot of female singers and stuff, but no female rapper from the DMV. I don't believe has really came out with a go-go beat song. So I thought that was very unique. So I think that was dope. I mean,
I'm an old school go-go head, so I'm
nigga, you old school with everything. You
Yes.
old school hip hop. You old school go-go,
I have
nigga.
to put that statement out.
But then you probably always did. But then you only date young girls. What the fuck is wrong with you,
individual, bro.
nigga?
Bro, I told you, man. It's hard being me, man. Oh. But I'm saying, I'm into the head because like I said, I'm an old school go-go head, so I came from when it was, it was a whole
Well, this is
different
definitely
ball.
the bounce beat. It's not.
I can get with the bounce.
Not no EU backyard type of vibe. It's definitely the bounce beat.
Back, back when you was like, had cornrows and thugging and cleaning guns and
I
shit.
remember them days.
I bet you do.
I do like the bounce beat. My little bro, he does play lead bass for the Butt Band, so he's got me into the newer go-go, but I'm still an old school go-go head by choice. Gotta be old school, dog.
How many crimes have you committed off of old school go-go?
See, we cutting up.
Oh my
God. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Put that word in front of that.
Oh Lord.
Jesus.
Oh Lord.
Our stream is worldwide, man.
Yeah, I know.
Been places and done some things.
Yeah, I know. We still trying to find your lost children.
Told you it ain't gonna happen, dog. If they do come up, she kept them away from you. It was her fault, y'all.
I'm crying.
I'm so glad that Shannon. He'll be calling the phone right now. Be like,
is gonna call it.
He be like, oh yeah, cause your shit is.
She gonna probably on my feed. She gonna call.
Oh yeah. You tag her?
Nah, I can't tag her on this drink.
Okay.
I had to switch up. I'm using your feed right now.
Okay. Cause you gonna get us in trouble. Well, you know what? I won't be here next week.
Exactly. I won't either. So we got 2 weeks to cool off.
Definitely.
Yeah, all right.
Before I go to this video, let me just say, my man Go Villain will be performing on the 31st. The 31st or the 30th? 31st of which is a Saturday, and then at the Indie Fest, and then later that night we'll be doing an all-white party. Yeah, it's sad. I'm gonna be so drunk, and I'm so glad I don't gotta work Sunday.
The side called me back, man. I called you yesterday, and back. I gotta get an all-white sweatsuit for the joint, man. I'm gonna hit you
with Thugs Angels, of course, the back.
Yeah, nice black strip hand right now. That shit pretty. But yeah, I'm gonna hit you up, dog. I need another outfit for that.
Yeah, he's trying to find a baby mama for an all-white party.
Yeah, man. I gotta coordinate.
When you said that, makes me think of Boomerang.
Hey, bro, I was watching the other day.
John Witherspoon.
Classic movie, dog.
Yeah, but that coordination was not about my life.
Man, mushroom life, baby. Mushroom life, baby. Got the belt, got the suspenders, gotta have it all.
If I ever see a black man outside of a 90s movie in suspenders, they getting slapped.
You gonna see it, bro. These new age skinny jean wearing dudes, they gonna put the suspenders on just for GP, so they can have extra high water.
If they got suspenders, they don't need. If they got skinny jeans, they don't need suspenders.
Bro, if they were men, they wouldn't wear skinny jeans.
Look, that's their personal preference.
I'm sorry, dog. I can't see it, dog.
That's your personal preference.
If you see me in skinny jeans, it's a cry for help. Call somebody. That means something is wrong.
You meet the right woman, you'll be skinny jeans. Stop saying.
Never that.
As soon as she bound for
She never
I see you twerking, baby. Go ahead and work it, baby. I see you twerking, baby. I said it, work it, baby. I see you twerking, baby. Go ahead and work it, baby. When I walk, my ass shake. They want my Kit Kat. I need a break. He say I'm showing off. Yeah, I know. Shaking this fat ass in the go-go. He doing anything just to put me on. He gon' throw my name around in every song. I ain't got no drawers on, I hope they don't notice. You baby fitting the racks, you need a thong. I'm a boss bitch. Yeah, you know it. Leave a grown man in tears and take the keys to the Benz with my friends on the weekend. Sometimes on Wednesdays at the hookah lounge, blowing super loud, super duper proud. Kiss my ass and make me smile. Every time a nigga smell my pussy, he won't have a child. This is the clubbing song. Go ahead and show your love. We gon' bring that money to the front because you're showing off.
I guess I gotta play another video because your ass is smoking. Don't worry. I got this.
Yo, I can't. Yo, Viv, you know you can't even skate.
You won't let him talk to you like that.
Yo, skate party.
Skate party tonight.
Yeah. Tonight.
Yeah, I think there's somebody
Party.
skate party.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, girl. I got this.
It's I'm not the first time
Watch.
If she could get him to come to that skating rink, I'll be mad too.
How you doing?
Shit, how you doing?
I'll be much better if you was at the skating competition with me tonight.
Say less, you there, I'm there.
That's what's up. I hope to see you there.
You there? You too.
Hold on one second. I had somebody call in, but it stopped real quick. Yeah, the Atlanta nigga. I ain't gonna lie, because this show be 3 hours, this shit takes a lot out of me. Okay. So we're back. I see you was bouncing there, CP3. You have some flashbacks. It was a little young and grinding on you, huh?
You know, when I was doing security in the club, I had a flashback. Charlie do be, backing it up on security down there. That should be cool though.
I bet it is. Nigga,
I was a cool security.
First of all, if you security, you ain't supposed to be having nobody backing it up.
Security perimeter without getting cheats put on.
Girls definitely shake that ass on the security. I've definitely seen it.
It's one of the perks of the job.
First of all, pretty kids, don't agree with this nigga. You just making it worse for us for the rest of the week.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying though. If I'm looking for a nigga to secure my place, he should not be getting back that ass up.
It's not my fault.
Oh, it's never your fucking fault, nigga.
Exactly. I just be standing there making sure everything cool. Next thing I know, I got a young lady backing it up on me. So what I'm going to do? Move?
Is this true? Is this true?
That actually goes down in the church.
Oh Lord.
Security could just be standing. Throw that ass in the circle.
Okay, hey, what's going on?
Hello. What's going on with you, man?
What's going on? This is one people at the bar. You got CP3 in the building. You got an artist, Pretty Easy in the building. What's going on with you, sir?
Not much, man. How y'all doing, man?
Everything great, man. Everything great.
So, I was trying to you called it a little earlier than I thought. Because you were supposed to call it.
They told me 6:57.
I know. I know how Alexis do. So yeah, she be on point because she stresses that. Peter Kizzy, let me talk to the Atlanta gentleman real quick, and if you got any questions, because he's another artist, you definitely can chime in. First of all, introduce yourself and tell us about yourself. We actually got two artists in the building. We got Pretty Kizzy from the DMV, and then we got my man Go Villain from the DMV. We just having fun. We drinking, and then it's at the bar, so we always drink.
What's going?
So
what's going on with y'all?
Not much.
They backpack meet you, man.
Okay, what's up? What's going on with you, man? I know you're affiliated with my peoples in Limelight.
Uh-huh.
So tell us about how
Shout
you
out
started
Stephanie.
music and stuff.
You said how I started it.
Yes.
Um, as far as that single or just music in general.
And music
Like,
in general.
well, I say like it really came to me as a form of coping with, all my problems and stuff. It just I listen to music and it take me away. You feel me? So I just really started making my own music when I was like, I think about 10, 11. I used to sing. Michael Jackson, my idol and stuff. I used to be singing and dancing and stuff.
You know what?
So
Both of the artists in here today make me real sick. Cause both y'all niggas could sing, and I couldn't sing to hold a note.
I be trying, man. I can't do it no more. What I gotta do?
I couldn't even sing with auto tune.
Auto tune help a lot of people. I barely use it though.
It wouldn't help me. I learned at an early age in church that I could beatbox, and that's about it. No.
Stay in my will.
Hey man,
Stay in my will.
producer, you a producer then?
Nah. I
We,
stay
we,
the internet right.
we need you too.
That's what I do. See, I produce beats. That's what I do.
Hey, we need you too.
You got a question for Backpack Michi?
Being down in Atlanta, that was a nice hotbed for hip hop music and helped elevate it to a whole nother level.
You got any children in CP3?
Probably not. They probably graduated from school, so they might have relocated somewhere else.
I just gonna let you know because you can't see, but she's looking like, oh, this nigga, I don't believe you at all.
Early 2000s, things was different back
Notice
then.
how this story's changed.
I mean, anything's possible, but I ain't seen none of no kids, and like I said, if they do, off they all mine, she kept me away from y'all. It was her fault. But what influences helped you put yourself in the rap game, being in that hotbed and knowing all the talent that's down there? What artists influence you, and what makes you think you can stand out in that hotbed of Atlanta right
I would say my biggest influence, cause I told you Michael Jackson was my idol, so I used to sing. But as far as rapping goes, I say Tip. He was the first rapper I listened to. I ain't listened to Tupac or Biggie or none of them. I grew up on Tip.
Girl, you just skipped Tupac and Biggie and went straight to Tip, huh?
Cause growing up, my dad like 70 years old, so you just got to imagine the music I was listening to growing up. I was listening to Earth, Wind and Fire, Prince, and the Isley Brothers, Mary J. Blige. I wasn't listening to Pac and Biggie. He went with all that rapping and stuff.
Okay.
So by the time I moved with my mom, it's like I got introduced to the rap, and it was T.I. What's your name? Number one, all that. I was like, hey, I like that. Who that is?
Did you actually?
It's been over with since there. I wrote my first rap when I was 13. It's been over with since there.
Yeah, Tip. He was hot for a while. I was on a T.I. phase for a while when he put out some hot albums, so I can definitely see where that influence would help prepare you into the rap game.
What's your favorite T.I. album?
I say the first one, man. I'm serious. My favorite song, is that trap music. I think it's the I think it's trap music. It got that last track on there.
Trap music.
I think so. That in the 96 Impala with the dad in my lap, a 9-lane, any nigga trying to work in my trap. Whatever it slid there, I said, oh wow, I'm rocking with him. He got me freestyling and everything.
Hey man.
No cap. I freestyle all my music. I don't even write it. I just freestyle it now. I'm from East Lake Meadow, but I was raised in Scottsdale, Georgia.
That's a cool name.
Shout out Scottsdale, man. Toby Grant.
I was just only mainly in Georgia, so I ain't got to worry about having no kids.
Okay, I am absolutely wrong. Fonzo actually is right. I'm Serious is the first one. Trap music. I'm Serious came out in 2001.
Yeah, I know. I'm serious.
Yeah, we went to the Trap Museum when we was in Atlanta a couple months ago. It was like going to
I ain't never been.
Man, that first of all, the line was like going to the club. That shit was literally around the museum. And then when we got in the museum, it was beautiful. And then they even had a bar and they had girls twerking. So I was like, damn, I may never.
Oh, whoa.
And then on top of that, they had a little joint out back cooking like food, and the food was bomb as shit.
Atlanta, when you go there, it's so country, so you gonna get food.
Man,
Everywhere
the food was smack. It was a little small.
it's food.
Yeah, how the food going? They good.
Why is this the first time I'm hearing of this twerking at the trap museum?
Oh, I didn't tell you about
No.
Just
I
hear
mean, it's still the trap.
bruh, you holding out on the brother? Okay, I
Uh,
see how you
You
roll.
holding out.
Yo, realize, so you know how you go to the club and the line be long and somebody come out and be like, yo, you can pay $20 to cut the line? So they
Yeah.
come out, she was like, trap something, and she was an older lady and she had blonde hair, and she was like, yo, if you want to pay an extra 20 to cut the line, you can. And motherfuckers was doing it. But the shit's like
Yeah.
going in that joint. They had a bar. You know how hard it is for me to leave a museum with a bar? I would never go to a museum in DC no more if they put a bar there. Like that shit is crazy.
Learn every
Hey, no cap. That's the new hangout spot.
It
I ain't never been there.
was cool. The funny thing is, so it's like this. You live in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
So for you to go, it's not a big ass deal. So that's probably why you don't go. I don't.
I just be too busy.
I don't really go to like shit out here. Like the first time I'm originally from New York, so I remember I had a partner. He used to tell me like, "Damn, yo, I was in Times Square and they got all this other stuff." Dog, I used to go to Times Square and I never looked up until one day I looked up and I was like, "Oh shit, this is what other motherfuckers see." And I was like, blown away. But this is shit that I grew up with, so it's normal to me. So when stuff is like normal to you, you don't pay attention to it as much. Like
Yeah, 'cause I've been here my whole life.
in DC that um, out here that I probably haven't been to since I was a kid, and it's not that I dislike them. It's just that I don't think about it that much. But when you go in, you're like, oh shit, this is why all these people come. They come flock here for shit.
It's been years since I've been to.
That's what they want to allow guns in, nigga.
Hey, I can get it in. Get the gun in. It ain't the part about getting it in.
Pretty kids be like, that's notice she slowly takes her seat further away from you.
I ain't seen
Just saying.
She's like, this nigga ratchet as shit. Speak your mind, girl.
I'm just
You got any other questions, CP3?
that's another good question.
So ask him how many murders he got.
That's up off.
y'all are so
Yeah.
burnt out.
So, what do you see that separates you from the rest of the artists out here that's gonna help make you make that leap into the mainstream and get the credit and the fame that I guess you're looking for being a rap artist?
What sets me apart? I mean, I don't try to sound like nobody. I really make music for me. It's just people relate to me. And I don't even really be knowing. Yeah, I send messages to people. They just, I don't know. I just keep it real. I just keep it real, man. I put my pain on tracks. I just be in the booth with me and my feelings. Like, I don't know what's gonna set me apart, man. I just know I'm gonna be set apart. I ain't gonna be the same.
What would you tell any new artists out there?
Man, keep grinding, keep focused, and never give up. And bang, shit, dreams come true.
Okay.
Just gotta keep going.
All right.
For real. And don't be scared of constructive criticism. Learn how to perfect your craft.
Time out.
Say that
You
shit
said
again.
something that's important that a lot of people don't get.
Say that shit again.
Yeah, for real, because most people get discouraged. I mean, you gotta take that to the chin and keep going. You can't just because one person opinion. I mean, you might have a million people disagree with them. So, hey, I take the odds.
Well, I mean, think about it. This is like when people hear constructive criticism. A lot of people hear constructive criticism, they think of it as hate.
Oh yeah, I don't take it like that, man. You gotta be strong. You gotta be humble. I'm humble,
And a lot
so
of
I
times,
don't take it as hate.
I remember, like I said, because I managed to have an artist. I remember, and my artist is my nephew. One day he sent me a song and he was like, "Yo, this." And I was like, "Oh, this song, this last song you just." That's not me
Yeah.
on him. That's just me telling him, "Yo, dog, this sounds the last shit you just did. I need you to do something better." And when he came back with something better. But a lot of people, like we got people that be like, "Yo, y'all review music," and then we review their music, and then if we don't give them the cookie cutter, "Oh, your shit's hot." If I think your shit sucks, I'm gonna tell you your shit sucks. They
Yeah.
they
They be used to.
a dude told
Oh,
me
go ahead.
said y'all was hating. I was like, "Dog, you sent me your music. Why the fuck? What? You sent me your music. What benefit is it for me to hate on you? Like you sent me a beat.
Yeah, for real.
Nigga, I don't know you.
I don't know you. I don't know you. Your mama probably don't even know you at this point.
They used to yes men. They want people who just gonna agree. Like I don't have songs people tell me they don't like. I got songs I don't like. But you feel me? It's not up to me. It's up to the people. If the people tell me no, then it's no. Simple.
True indeed. I mean, as an
Back
artist,
to the drawing board.
yeah. As an artist, you're gonna be your toughest critic because artists, y'all be having hot songs and then y'all be like, "I want the next song." Like, nigga, we ain't even finished liking this song yet. But
Yeah, see, I'm ready for my next one now, and I ain't even finished eating this one up. I ain't even took off yet.
exactly.
Everybody's not gonna like what you're doing anyway. Everybody's not.
Exactly.
That's true.
Like you could have
They're entitled to their opinions.
like, nah, that ain't it.
That's true. That's true.
It might be just certain genres of what they like. That's what they gonna go with.
I'll be honest with you. The CCP3, because we had just played your video, to have him bouncing, this, like he don't like a lot of shit that we play.
I mean, I can I can relate to
No,
it.
you
I
don't like
think
it.
that it's okay, but to actually say that I'll play it after I leave the show, nah, that shit.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I done had some people probably do me like that. I don't know. I ain't worried about it. I'm still moving. You hear me?
I really dig your mentality. I really dig your mentality. Um, I love going to Atlanta. I ain't gonna lie. We had so much fun in Atlanta. Shout out to King of Diamond. Just,
Hey, we piped up down here, man.
we had so much fun. But we had so much fun because
Man, look, man, I don't want to hear about it, man. Especially with y'all being in Miami next week, and I ain't gonna be there, bro, for the second time. Let me sell 3 more people on Wednesday. I'm catching the flight down Miami. Let me get 3 more. Oh
yeah.
Jimmy is going crazy.
Is it so? Where can they find your music at or anything like that?
They can check me up on. They can check me out on iTunes, any Apple Music, on Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, everywhere. You just type Backpack Michi, it gonna pop up.
The thing is, I know your management, so I can't really ask you all them in-depth questions because I already know your paperwork's taken care of. Because
Okay, yeah.
Alexis, I've interviewed them. Alexis sends people to the show all the time.
That's another thing I should have said. The artists, new artists, get your paperwork right.
Say that again.
Get your paperwork right. You gotta monetize yourself. You put money on it, make money from it.
Some real shit.
Buy your beats.
Yeah. A lot of people don't do that part.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna invest in yourself.
I made that song like that, but you feel me? I released the beat, but at the same token, buy your beats.
Yeah. I need you to send that message to my nephew, my artist. He just sent me a track from YouTube that's really hot, but I know we gonna have to buy that motherfucker now.
Yeah, you got to buy it. When you start seeing the buzz, go on and buy it. Why not? I mean, man, it's better you ain't doing nothing new. Listening to it every day in the neighborhood.
Definitely. Hold on one second. Alexis just hit me because she can't find me. Everybody's so used to when we broadcast on Facebook, and then
oh yeah, not on your page.
And then Hatebook is
Don't get me started, man. I've been drinking. I ain't got but,
yeah, because you say a lot of bad things.
Man, it's been a while, dog. It's been a while. Because man, it's so bad. I'm not even getting 200 views on my show. I was getting out 2,000. They just shut my shit off.
Well, when you say F Zuckerberg on air,
Bro, when you put me in jail for something from 3 years ago, man, come on. Y'all put it on there, but you gonna put me in jail because I just reshared it. What kind of bullshit is that?
CP3 was on the show where you said F Zuckerberg.
Well, that was when we had also another mix that you put together, the 151 and fucking Jim Beam that I didn't know about in my third cup in. It came out. Shit.
Time out there. I told you it was 151 and Jim Beam.
I thought you said in your cup, not the whole bottle, goddamn.
Well, my cup is the whole bottle.
See what I deal with around here? It may look at me funny when I get drunk.
Now, Prissy Kizzy looking at me like I'm the villain.
You see, that's why she don't have a cup.
We got white liquor. Okay. We are so off the chain.
Yeah, man.
So back to me. What's your favorite drink, man?
My favorite drink?
Yes.
I don't drink alcohol.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man, I can't drink, man.
You about to lose the feed
I might sip one with you and then it depends on the occasion. I just don't drink. Like, I don't have a favorite drink.
If you come to the DMV and you come to the studio with us,
you having a drink. Sorry.
I take some shots now, and I ain't chasing it now. I don't do no chasing. I take about 2 shots and like that's it for me.
Definitely not chasing nothing.
When you make a statement like I ain't chasing it, like we looking at each other like, damn, do we even have chaser?
Oh no, I'm saying because I know I'm a lightweight, and I don't want you to think I'm gonna have to chase mine.
You don't chase nothing but money around here, dog.
No lie.
Hey man, you sound like my type of party.
And artists came here one day and asked for H2O, and I was like, huh?
We don't have that here.
And they were like, water? Like, yeah, we got water.
You might go catch some rain. I don't know what H2O is indoors.
I was like, water?
Hey, it's raining up there where y'all at?
Nah.
Not right now. But we actually have some
rain.
Still for real. I'm still shocked.
Nigga, that's because we had a lot of guests.
Hey, I'm gonna be live on the show one day.
Hey, bro, come on up here, man. Ain't nothing but love up here, man. We do grilling, chilling, sipping, and podcasting on Sundays, bro.
Definitely. I'm about to play.
Where's the food at now?
The food over there. I mean, it's like 3 big pans over there.
They got salmon over there, got some steaks, got some burgers, got some stuff. Oh, they in the game over there.
Oh, but y'all drinking and eating good.
That's what we do, baby.
So y'all carnivores and
alcoholics. Well, carnivores and alcoholics.
Get my meat in certain young ladies' mouths.
Oh no.
You might put me on to a new drink. What's a good one?
Yeah, that if CP3 don't get us canceled. If CP3 don't get us canceled, oh Lord, you thinking? So I'm about to play Palmer's song because I gotta beat CP3's mic. He's off the chain right now.
Just saying, we ain't got no pairing around now. Let me cut nothing tonight.
She gonna get your ass.
Turn that up. I turn your hoe to a fiend. Yeah. And hurt, lane. I turn your hoe to a fiend. Yeah. Backpack. Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up. Eddie. Hurt, lane. I turn your hoe to a fiend. The rat, they gon' bust on my jean. Yeah, she ain't doing no chore, she on clean. Yeah, you niggas don't know what I mean. Yeah, I swear that life was a dream. Eddie. Hurt, lane. I turn your hoe to a fiend. The rat, they gon' bust on my jean. Yeah, she ain't doing no chore, she on clean. Yeah, you niggas don't know what I mean. Yeah, I swear that life was a dream. She made how she clean. Nigga pouring up lines of the green. Ain't no movie, my life on the screen. You know it do or die for the team. I might pop me a perk in the bean. And it turn me into a machine. No, I'm strapped with at least 2 of them things. Run the street like a shoe with a string. Nigga calling my phone, let it ring. No, I'm cool with them, they gon' sting. And my bitches in friendly, she mean. Like Geppetto, I'm pulling the string. Put baguettes in my wire, made it bling. You can have your whole back, she a fling. Keep a mask on my face like a screen. Swear this shit ain't as sweet as it seems. Pop a perk so I won't feel a thing. Eddie.
turn your hoe to a fiend. Yeah, the rat, they gon' bust on my jean. Yeah, she ain't doing no chores, she on clean. Yeah, you niggas don't know what I mean. Yeah, I swear that life was a dream. Eddie, perk, lean. I turn your hoe to a fiend. The rat, they gon' bust on my jean. Yeah, she ain't doing no chores, she on clean. Yeah, you niggas don't know what I mean. Yeah, I swear that life was a dream. I take that perk and that Eddie and mix them together. Pop a bean, now I'm on a whole nother level. 80,000 just to flood out the bills. I might fuck on your bitch, I'm gon' make her feel special. Keep a Glock 17 cause I'm not with the issue. Mama call me a preacher, only right that I bless you. 8 in that bottle, that time that I measure. Just sipping my fellas, that genuine leather. Turn your hoe to a fiend when she get in my company. Got that whole sport cause she get what she want from me. She get butt naked when she roll a joint for me. Skip out that talking, get straight to the point with me. Play her position, might buy her Birkin. She got a thing for design, the person. I give her my time if her time is worth it. Took off on these niggas, my time is perfect. Princess the cut, yeah, my diamond perfect. The A&R want me to sign in person. I'm independent, ain't no sign in person. So much water, I can't find the surface. So much water, I can fill up a jug. So many bad think I took off the plug. When I fuck on your bitch, make her take off her Uggs. All this jury got me strapped with the judge. Eddie, perk, lean. I turn your hoe to a fiend. Yeah, the rat, they gon' bust on my jean. Yeah, she ain't doing no chores, she on clean. Yeah, you niggas don't know what I mean. Yeah, I swear that life was a dream. Eddie, perk, lean. I turn your hoe to a fiend. The rat, they gon' bust on my jean. Yeah, she ain't doing no chores, she on clean. Yeah, you niggas don't know what I mean. Yeah, I swear that life was a dream. Eddie, perk, lean. They gon' bust out clean. They don't know. I swear.
Yeah, we really like that joint.
Yeah, that joint definitely had a nice vibe to a nice feel. I could see, I'd actually see me riding to that joint.
I bet you could
Yeah.
with an unsuspecting young lady.
With a doobie in the right hand.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I can see that, bro.
I bet. Oops. And I think we lost Backpack Michi because he's not up on the third.
Yeah, well, that's the best way to make a exit and shit after you play a hot track. Like, fuck it. Drop the mic, I'm out. I don't got nothing else to
He was
say.
like, fuck y'all, I'm done.
Yeah, I let my music speak for itself.
It's all good. I love talking to different artists from different states. We get a lot of great artists in the DMV by like this networking and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And it's always good to have. Actually, it's actually the first time that we've had the DMV artist and then actually an artist calling as well.
Yeah. So that's the other thing. When we go state to state, we make these connections. We're gonna reach out. You never know, man. We both got mobile studios. We can set up and do a motherfucking video, do a commercial, do whatever the fuck we want to do. Cause that's how we roll here at the bar radio.
You know how I can tell you twisted?
Because I'm drinking this shit you put together.
Because you said fuck like 3 times.
This my third cup, so you know what we only been on the air.
Then you have to eat before you leave, because
oh, you know that.
So what y'all don't know is, so everybody's in the audience. So one time, I mixed, and I told him, I said, "There's 151."
Vaguely.
What is 151?
151 rum. That's where I get my name from. So I used to drink shots of 151.
I've had bad experiences off that one.
So he came for a show. And I told him, I said, well, I poured the 151 in the Jim Beam.
He didn't say it like that, though. He just said it's 151 in Jim Beam. Yeah, Jim Beam is a whiskey.
I know what that is.
Yeah, 151.
So
never ever again.
So when he said he's pouring in his cup, so I'm thinking he's saying he's mixing 151 and Jim Beam in his cup.
Oh, he didn't say,
yeah, he didn't say it's in the bottle. So I'm on my third cup in. And then he says it again, like, yeah, you know it's 151 and Jim Beam in the bottle. That's the first time I heard him say in the bottle.
Yeah, I can't even do Jim Beam.
So
my first real drinking experience was Jim Beam.
So
I was when they did in the shower, the party.
So let me defend myself to what he said. So you see that we have a graveyard of liquor bottles for people that don't see. So this is all the shit that we drink on the show. So there's a big bottle of Jim Beam, right? And there's another bottle of 151, like 4 bottles beside it.
I'm supposed to relate
and
to it's going to be in the same bottle.
I said there's 151 in the Jim Beam. I never said there's 151 in Jim Beam in my cup. I said there's 151 in the Jim Beam.
But who would think that you was gonna pour the
See,
liquor into
thank
the
you.
liquor
That's
bottle?
my whole logic. And after that,
Wait, top.
I lost 3 hours of my life that night. I could not recover. I don't know what happened in those 3 hours. I just know I ended up in Northeast, and I spent $40. That's all I know.
You spent $60.
I gave her a
You
tip.
gave her
I
a tip.
spent $60. She did a good job. So that's all I remember. I lost 3 hours of time.
Oh my!
I went from Virginia in Northeast. I don't know how I got there. I just know I got home.
In my defense, I will say this. One, you said who does that? My name is 151. He knows me personally. This ain't like he don't know me.
Normally I drink with him. I'm at my house, so I ain't gotta go nowhere. So man, I'm fucking with him over here. I still got to drink exactly.
Well, I mean, the show's called At the Bar.
Before I started the show with him, I didn't drink like this.
That's true.
I did not drink like
That's true. That's true.
I was just drinking beer. They got me drinking.
You drinking Budweiser.
I hadn't drunk tequila in 12 years. I didn't drink Mexican beer. I didn't have like 6 different tequilas in the last 3 months fucking with these motherfuckers. And they gonna look at me like I'm wrong when I get drunk on the show. How you gonna bring liquor to the table and I think I'm not gonna drink?
I feel like you're kind of angry at us.
Nah, because y'all always say I blame y'all. I want y'all to see the role y'all playing in my debauchery. Y'all always trying to say it's me. No, y'all are enablers.
Oh wow! You guys are the problem.
You feel that? You feel that way? You feel that way?
I know.
As an impartial person, do you feel that way? You can be honest.
I can't judge it. I can't judge it.
You can be honest. I mean, I could be.
Like you said, his name is 151.
I mean, I used to get off getting people drunk. I mean, that was my thing. I used to. Oh, you throw up? Oh, too bad.
I can't talk because like when I'm out with my friends, I'm definitely the one that's come on.
Okay. Okay. We might be related. We can relate.
Oh shit, man. Problem later on. I'm gonna have to get the female security guard. Where she at?
I bet that.
Actually, that's it. It hasn't been like that in a long.
She never said never though.
Yeah, and she don't look that old, so that long. I don't know how long that's supposed to be. That might be 4 months.
No.
So what project are you working on now?
What project am I working on now? I just finished another song, so we're about to shoot the video when we go to Atlanta in August.
Okay.
So that's what's next, and I got some beats that my manager's like beat my head in right now, so we can go to the studio.
Okay.
So
good job, manager.
I'm definitely gonna be in the studio probably this week, knocking these out the way. And I also have a band.
Oh.
Yeah, I have my own band.
What's that called?
I don't have a name yet, and we're working on it.
But I tell you what though. So when you get your band together, you can bring them back here, and we'll interview you.
Okay, great. Well, we have the band together.
Well,
we just don't have the band name.
But when you get the names, we can introduce y'all.
So when I get the name or when I will bring them out.
Yeah, we got you. The one thing about this show is like this. On some real shit, we have fun, we joke, but we actually support artists that come on. Axco Villain. We actually support, so when artists come on, they show us love. We definitely want to show them love back, and we definitely try to provide a foundation.
Oh, and I'm actually about to be in this movie that with Maz playing Big 50.
Okay.
So I
like that.
Got a couple of scenes in that, like little background stuff that you're definitely gonna see his ass. So, but you know who Big 50 is? Okay, Big 50 is she was a drug dealer from Detroit.
Okay.
A woman like ran a whole ring. Like her nigga at the time. They ran like it's a whole it's a BT film, but it's definitely
that's a good look though.
They had a whole little episode on her and everything, so it's lit for the girl.
I like that you have different hustles. I like that you're in every like from the hip hop to the go go to the acting. I think that's a lot of people don't realize the importance of diversity and in your portfolio because who knew that Ice Cube was going to be a movie writer and producer when he was recording straight out of Compton? No one. Who knew that Ice T was going to be a fucking cop off of Law and Order for like the last 20 fucking years?
Yes,
The dude made a song called Cop. Like Ice T transitioned from being a rapper to a rocker, and then he actually did.
That's how I can go from being a thug to a businessman. See, transition is possible.
I don't know for you, just because it happened for them.
I'm just.
There's always that one black sheep.
How they have that thin line. Trying, bro. I'm trying to walk that line, bro.
Okay.
There's a deal somewhere in my future. I just don't want to wear it.
I mean, you always gonna play the thug. When they need somebody, we need somebody to shoot somebody. We call them UCP.
I'm gonna get my Oscar, man. That's all I'm about. Lead male thug.
I can't even. I'm done. You got a question, CP3, for our guest?
Let's see. Being that you, like you say, you venture in and listen to different genres, and you're trying to make your presence known, like you mentioned that you have the go-go beat. Most female singers, but not rappers. What do you want your stable to be for the DMV and beyond with your sound that you can't really put?
Hello?
We thought you ran away from the interview. I was like, damn.
Thought you dropped the mic after that.
Nah, man, my phone.
My music, fuck y'all niggas, I'm gone.
Thought you dropped the mic.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know what happened, man. Service went out, and I don't know what happened.
That service do be fucked up in Atlanta, though. I ain't gonna lie. I remember that shit was rough out.
Miami services.
Okay, so go back to your question 1 second, please.
All right.
So yeah, you see, you probably won't remember.
I won't.
One we did we for one, let's get some honest feedback. I like the track. It had a nice little vibe to it. Everybody was grooving to it. CP3 probably can clean his gun to it, so it sounded pretty good.
Clean my gun to it, bro. That's a hell of a compliment when I can ride and clean my gun.
I bet you probably pimp a girl.
Got a backhand to a rhythm, dog. Sometimes I make sure that money right.
You know what? You going to hell.
Thank you.
I got the forehand and the backhand. I call one Venus, I call the other one Serena. You gonna catch the
Don't really want you clenching your gun too much, though. You feel me?
Don't get the dude in trouble talking about guns and stuff.
Hey, I go to the range.
Is your shit legal?
Yes, this one is. When I go to the range.
So let's ask our guest. What did you think of the song from another artist?
That's why I had to ask. I thought it was Young Thug for a second.
Yeah, that joint was.
But it was cool. It was cool.
I mean, everybody got a good vibe from the song, man.
I appreciate it.
I think you're doing good things with your music and stuff.
I definitely consider you from Atlanta, though.
Definitely.
I appreciate it. You say you can tell I'm from Atlanta?
Yes, I can.
Oh, that beat.
Yes, I can. And the flow is definitely.
Yeah, that flow is definitely an ATL flow.
Yeah. I can switch it up though, man. I got something on the way for y'all.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Got something on the way for y'all.
You got to be diverse in your flow. I love doing that myself.
You know, CP3, you put on a lot of big words lately. Would you sleep on the thesaurus?
I've been studying, dog.
I've been studying.
We ain't kids no more, Craig. We grown now. I'm gonna use a big word.
Well, I think I need insurance.
Bro, I told you it's gonna be a wild show, man. We ain't got no supervision, and I'm drinking this Paul Masson. I told you what happened when I drink.
Whoa. It's a mixture.
Paul Masson.
What's coming out though?
Y'all keep mixing shit.
You don't want to mix like a smash sign.
Y'all not even mixing like Chase with the liquor. Y'all mixing liquor with the liquor.
Wait.
Like,
It's not not y'all. It's me.
Exactly.
My dad, Jack Daniels, man.
You're Jack Daniels. So let me tell you.
Yeah, my dad drank that, man. I grew up sipping on a little of that.
Well, he about to learn you something real quick. Sit back, he about to teach you a thing.
Exactly. So the one drink that we don't drink at the bar is Jack Daniels, and the reason why is because we drink Uncle Nearest. Uncle Nearest is the slave
Okay.
that Jack Daniels got his recipe from to make the alcohol.
Oh,
And it's a black owned business. So our other co-host who's not here right now, Lady Antoinette, told us about that. So whenever I don't, after she told us that, I really don't get Jack Daniels or disrespect the Jack Daniels, but I'd rather support
Oh,
black owned business. And where he originally got the recipe from was Uncle Nearest.
I gotta put my dad up on game.
Yeah, hit him up, dog.
And Uncle Nearest got a little more kick than Jack
Yeah, he
Daniels.
got that 100 proof at me in this thing, boy.
Ooh, had a 100 proof.
Yeah, he don't need that much kick now. He's 70 years old.
No. They got extra one for him
Yeah, they
too.
got an 80 proof too. I don't know. I don't want to mess with it. Yeah, I just had to sit back and think about some things.
Yeah, you know.
Think about it sometimes.
That's deep. Like that's deep.
Oh, you gonna learn
Honestly, I mean, we have fun, we joke and stuff. And when she brought it to us and she told us the story, I was just like, oh fuck, that's something I didn't know. And the lady who owns it, I think she's from this area. But it was, I didn't even know that Jack Daniels stole his recipe from the slaves. So that basically that the family sued to get the recipe back, and they've made it a little bit better.
Then imagine
Oh yeah.
that's just one incident, one thing. Imagine how much
How
other
many
things
other things
have been stolen from black people, and then it's just crazy.
Definitely. We know we
even go into.
We got a lot of things stolen from us.
exactly. We literally have created society. The funny thing is, if I ask people who actually made the traffic light, half of people wouldn't even know that Fred Morgan, who's a black man, made the traffic light. And I actually know that hip hop song from KRS One, Boogie Down Productions. You must learn.
You better let me get on my soapbox because I was talking about this the other day with somebody about this country and the effect that black people had on it because people don't realize, people don't talk about the reason why this country became the superpower that it was. It was based off of slavery. They were getting free labor from Chinese, African, and Indian, which propelled them. When Eli Whitney created the cotton gin, a black man, it changed the whole complexion of the world because then America was supplying cotton to the whole world. They were getting free labor, so that means everything they were making was profit, which propelled them into the Industrial Revolution, which had them using machines when everybody else was doing everything by hand. So you can honestly say this country was fueled and made so-called great by the blood, sweat, and tears of immigrants, black, Asian, and Indian. They had nothing to do with the white man. The white man just had the power, the guns, and the laws on their side that made this possible. So if you want to have see, that's the thing. Folks don't want to have that real conversation because it's going to strike a nerve, and they don't want to acknowledge the logic of the realness and the bullshit of this country.
But here's the thing about that is like the monkey wrench is actually created by John. Oh my God, I can't even remember because I've been drinking. But he's actually a boxer too.
Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson. That is correct. But he also created a monkey, something that we use on a day-to-day basis. The fact that we've had the like meat trucks that have the ventilator system with the ice and stuff. Okay, that was created by a black guy. But these are things that no one ever talks about.
This is how you gotta look at it too, because you know how the black people just stop making dances on TikTok, and everybody don't know how to dance all of a sudden because they're not stealing their dances no more.
Yeah.
And all the white people are getting paid more for some stuff that they've taken from the black people.
You about to get us taken off there.
Yep.
I mean, we all got taken off there.
It's facts though.
See, I'm about to don't make me get into some real deep shit.
I mean, no. But the thing is, I love these conversations because we're looking at all different age groups, right? And if we don't spread the knowledge, people are not going to hear it. So if we don't tell the truth, then a lot of people, like my nieces and my nephews,
and it's continuously going on. It ain't stop.
I mean, it's never going to stop because
it's continuously going on.
But you got to look at it. The system is created by who? The white folks. So they know the rules of the game. So
Yeah.
this is why I tell my fellow brothers and sisters, you can't hate the white people. You gotta get in close with them. You gotta learn to
Yep.
fight the system from within. That's why I've been fucking white women for so long.
They ain't got nothing to see.
That's gonna get you put off the podcast.
I'm just saying. You gotta
See what's going.
You gotta play your role until you get that clear. You gotta play your role until you get that open.
You gotta get in. You gotta get in there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get in. You gotta be in bed with the beast, man. You gotta learn the loopholes and the rules to get over and get through the bullshit. That's what I've done.
You were saying some really deep shit until you got to the.
You gotta solidify your position first. In order to have any type of say so, you gotta have that position.
Exactly. You gotta understand how the system works in order to beat the system. And I've been in a lot of situations.
Yeah.
I've had that work to my advantage to know how to play the system off of itself instead of being an angry black person that's cussing and fussing all the time. Sometimes you can talk quietly and still get more point across than yelling, cussing, and fussing, talking about you ain't no punk. It ain't about being a punk. It's about being able to leverage what you know and make somebody else understand that they didn't fuck with the wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
So before I let you go, I got one thing. One thing I want you to do for us, if you can.
What's that?
We have my favorite segment at this show, and CPP will introduce the segment to you.
One of the best segments on any podcasting network, anyway. We call it Bars at the Bar.
So basically,
if
it's written. I don't care if it's a freestyle. It could be 8 bars, 16 bars. It could be, kick a little something for us.
All right, I say. Let me see something. Hold on. See how I want to come on every motherfucker. I say. Hold on. I got you. Hold on.
We got time. I know
Okay.
the bar.
Okay, I got you. Be like, Berry drip, make me feel like Jeezy. I know it's obstacles, it ain't gonna be easy. Ain't nothing slick to a nigga who greasy. Pour the whole pint when I think about teasy. I don't give a fuck what they think about me. I get on these beats and I get a little preachy. Get on the line when I feel a little freaky. Be careful the drip, like I get a little leaky. Money get lower, I get a little sneaky. Call up the gang and it get a little creepy. I don't mind beefing, just make sure it's meaty. All you can eat, cause I heard you were greedy. When I lost grandma, so it hurt me deeply. My head started thumping, my stomach was queasy. Told them I got it, but they didn't believe me. I thank the Lord for these blessings he feed me. Let's keep it real. These rappers can't see me. When I hear their music, I throw out their CD. I cook up like yesterday, more like a DD. Whole lot of wine in they BB and CC. Invested too much, ain't got time for a freebie. I want your weed if that weed ain't on leafly. She good with her brain, so I let her come teach me. Say they want smoke till they get a little wheezy. I stay with that Drake, but don't call me Lil Weezy. Put on that fin, I'm a shark in the ocean. Don't pay for that feature, that verse can stay open. 1 in a million, I feel I was chosen. I told my girl if I win, then we both win. She sat back and told me she already knowing. Keep doing what I'm doing, cause it's already showing. And then I told her, truth be told, I'm one of the realest. So get in my bag, don't get in my feelings. I used to get mad, now I get mean. It's still fuck 12 and fuck your opinion. This hate a pandemic, so I keep my distance. Speak for the people. I made them listen. They know it's real, I ain't had to convince them. Free that boy Mark. They keep trying to convict me. Truth be told, it's a pandemic. Yeah, that's coming for you.
That's nice. Yeah, we like that. I like that BB and CC wine in line. That was I like that. All right.
I appreciate it.
So we definitely gonna do I love I will go definitely go on Spotify and download your single and stuff. I actually have two Spotify playlists. I just started the new 2021 version. So I just want to support all artists on that have a Spotify and stuff like that. So I'll add you to my Active Bar playlist. We definitely.
I appreciate it.
When you get a video, dog, send me the video. We definitely play it. We play videos here too as well.
It's on YouTube right now. Backpack Michi, Fiend.
Okay.
We get down there, we want to get down there and have a chick twerking with some peach tea, man. So I'll hit you up, dog. Peach tea.
Got you. I mean, I appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah, but the peach tea is just, I don't understand.
You don't spill the drink.
All right, so
is going over.
We about to let you. I'm about to play another song. They acting crazy over here. We having fun, man. Your backpack meets you. We appreciate you. I look forward to for you doing big things. It's they
Yes, sir.
they're insane.
Yes, sir.
And we appreciate you for calling in, man.
I appreciate y'all for having me, man. Y'all keep turning up, man. Y'all sound lit over there.
Dog, we gotta get you down here in the studio. You have a black. You have a black.
Hey, man, I fuck around and get lit just 'cause y'all lit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what we do, baby.
And the next time I'm in Atlanta, though, I definitely will hit you up.
But call me. I'll give you my contact, and you just gotta hit. You know who to talk to.
Yeah, definitely.
No doubt. But we about to be
Yes, sir.
Definitely. So
Yes, sir. All love, brother.
much, but definitely, dog. I appreciate you. I love the song. I'm gonna holler at Alexa to get the link for the video, and dog, we all gonna support. Like I said, I'm gonna go to your Spotify. Definitely download you and support, dog. This is what we do.
I appreciate it. And I got more music on the way, so stay tuned.
Yo, and you know when you drop another joint, we do a follow-up interview. I got you, dog.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you. All right.
But it's just the first of many. We got many more to come.
Definitely, son. Definitely.
Sip some of that PC and smack a chick on the ass.
I got you, brother.
They go hand in hand.
All right.
Ass in Atlanta, come on, man. Go hand in hand.
You know you up. CP3, you be out of control.
I'm just saying.
That's how you get in trouble. I think he's the shit starter and you just follow it up.
I do. I'm an instigator. Yes.
I'm just speaking on.
I'm an instigator. Yeah.
I said nothing wrong during this whole shit. I just spoke back.
I mean, no.
Go Villa, you see CP3. So I just want to let you know, Go Villa, you saw CP3. He was acting a fool that had nothing to do with me.
That's how it always. I'm just
exactly.
I'm just here so I don't get fined, dog. I'm just here so I don't get fined, dog.
Yeah, they can't defend it. You know when they can't defend it, like, just speak your truth. When a nigga say to speak your truth,
that's your truth, not mine.
That's their way of separating them. They're like, yo, that's your truth. That's your truth.
That's your truth.
All right. So we are so off the rails right now.
So not even 2 hours.
Damn, CP3, what is wrong with you?
I told you, man, I had with no supervision, dog, it's gonna get wild.
Yeah. So what do you look for in the beat?
What I look for in the beat? See, I don't really look for nothing in particular, but like I might be in a certain space that I'm such a girl. So
temperamental.
And I might be in a. They might bring me that bounce that ass beat that day, and I ain't trying to bounce that ass. I'm trying to talk about this nigga getting on my motherfucking nerves. So it all depends. Like, so it could be. It's really off of how I'm feeling. Like I might go in the studio and hear something sweet and be like, we can do that another time, but today I need to cry. I need to cry this shit out.
Okay. But I respect that because you go on what you feeling. You don't try to force a song. Yeah, a lot of artists do that though. A lot of artists try to force the song.
See, but when I feel like I'm trying to force it, it's like I'm not getting it, I'm not flowing, and I don't feel it. Like if I'm not feeling it, it's not gonna come out right in that booth.
This is the part I really want people to pay attention to. Granted, I want people to see the whole interview, but what she said though is so true because a lot of artists, this is where a lot of people fuck up at. Like on some real, we gonna keep it 100. A lot of people fuck up because they'll force a song that they ain't ready to do yet, and like you're expressing like yo, if I ain't feeling it,
I'm not feeling it. He know all bucks. They think it's the hit. They in there, everybody popping their head. It's lit. I'm sitting there like, hell no, I ain't doing it. That's why he probably be like over my shit sometimes, but he really.
That's why I could never be a manager.
But the thing about that is like respecting what an artist is telling you.
But then when when we do get to something that I really want to do, he be like, all right, cool, you know that. All right, now I see we use that when it type shit. So like, It does work out.
Well, I get it. If you're not feeling it, you know, you can't force it. I definitely understand. Because, like I said, when I make beats, I'm in a certain mood. Sometimes I make a track that's 20 minutes long with 4 bridges and 3 breakdowns, just because I done had a rough fucking day. Then I make a dubstep beat that I do for like 10-minute track with, 4 bridges. Just like fuck it, and it'd be the hottest shit out there, but it's all on what you're feeling right there. So I feel you on that. I just couldn't deal with the temperamental artist. That's why I just make beats.
That nigga, cause you a temperamental nigga.
Hey,
What's your sign?
Scorpio.
Oh my God.
See, why do we always get that reaction? See, I under it's some sorry motherfucking Scorpios out there. I know.
I'm not saying that. I sleep with one every night. So, what day is your birthday?
So she knows the pain.
Yes.
I'm right in the middle of the month, so I know I'm the first. Yeah, but all Scorpios aren't. They aren't, man. They aren't. It is some sorry motherfuckers out there. Trust me, I know them. I used to be one of them. But I'm a changed man. I'm half a shit now. First, I wasn't shit. Working to be full shit. It's a process.
Nigga, this he making these goddamn sense.
He is off the chain.
Oh, boy.
Yo. Shout out Go Villain, always supporting us, always doing this thing, man. Always supporting us, but we CBD, your shit be wild.
I'm just saying. Oh, I forgot. I got a story. All right.
Oh shit.
You know I talk about these these new age.
Wait a minute. Before you go to the story, I'm about to play a song. I'm gonna use the restroom, and it's a CP3 story, so I know I probably got to take another drink.
Well, it's not me, but it's a story that I heard that.
Are you sure it's not you?
No, hell, I'm not. I'm never gonna do crazy shit like this. But this is going to be directed to these young, so-called, I don't know what you call these skinny jean wearing.
Why do you go on niggas with?
Because most of them wear skinny jeans, and I don't know why women are attracted to this shit.
That's their preference,
so
nigga.
You can see the front.
Yeah, when I do security, when I do security, I tell niggas go ahead in because I can obviously tell you don't have shit that you see in the club. That's what I'm like, dude. Both of y'all got a monostat 7-2 because both of y'all got yeast infection.
Nigga, I'm about to play a song.
I'm just saying.
Please put the song on.
Hey, I don't get it. We used to clown niggas with skinny with straight leg skinny jeans on back in the day. Now,
well, it's a new age, and now they clowning the niggas with the fat jeans.
And that's why they can't have no kids. They balls can't get no circulation because they tucked up in skinny jeans.
You know what? I'd rather for them not have them.
What do you do when you been under pressure? Then it's just cold out. You get the trap and be about that action, then you just fold out. Weak emotions you been showing, nigga, I cannot deal with it. I play around and I will lay you down, and that's on some real shit. Had to strap under my futon. You can even ask my grams that. Chasing money while your mouth for 1,000 miles, yeah, you ran that. I need a throne just to sit on. That bullshit, I can't stand that. Give a fuck about your opinions. I know that you can't stand facts. Money on the table after 2 years. Yeah, man, I'm blessed, dog. Came from a long way. I must confess, y'all, I'm here now, can't think later. I'm here now, real niggas major. I love you, man, I need you haters. I need money, so fuck the fate. They wanna see you go fall, it's gonna be okay. When your money looking tall, gonna be okay. To my fam, I make a call, it's gonna be okay. As long as I just got that strong, it's gonna be okay. We gon' be okay. We gon' be okay. We gon' be okay. We gon' be okay. Talking about a bank, bro. These hoes do what I say so. All you gotta do is get a payroll. Stack up bricks like you got some Lego. So high that I need a halo. So step pockets on pray go. Get it jumping like I got a Kango. Looking at you from a different angle. I'm a star in this big Spango. You not gonna tell me what I can't do. You mad nigga cause I ain't you. Need my money sick, Ben Frank flu. We talking money bilingual. We talking plugs, that's bingo. We all black like emos. Got the game choke, hold, string go. You taking these shots, I'm right off the block. I know that you miss. You talking to ops, we don't give you props. You know you a snitch. If I'm on the block, I don't say a word, I throw the assist. Cause I'm on the clock, I gotta get mine. My time is my rent. They wanna see you go fall. It's gonna be okay. When your money looking tall, gonna be okay. To my fam, I make a call. It's gonna be okay. As long as I just got that strong, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. We gon' be okay. We gon' be okay.
Find out these niggas at the bar be on the grill.
Now hear this. Girl, I've been waiting and waiting for this moment and this time. So what you know? Girl flex, time to have sex. Wind up your body, show me where me I go get. Girl flex, time to undress. Me want to see your position for your neck. Girl flex, you don't want that check. Within a minute, girl, me make you get wet. Girl flex, time to have sex. Girl, me see it clear, you want the rude boy inject.
Yeah, shorty on my speed dial told me she was on her way. I stay with the J in my hand, come and stay with your man. And tonight you'll be my Beyonce. Damn, yeah, let's do it. Mommy bad and ruthless. I been wanted to hit that pocket with my post. When we met, we were out of pocket, sounding stupid, but to my amusement, we would wind up being shot by Cupid. Then there it go, bang. It's clear my spirit once her holy walls of Jericho. Okay. Move. Fly that bacon, Aaron O's. You smell it on her hair and clothes. These pheromones are strong. Pose for the camera. Pulled by the band. We act like we can't hold our liquor. I lick her from her bottom to her tip top. Tickling the G-spot. She thinking she got hit by a twister. They call me Mr.
Flex, time to have sex. Wind up your body, show me where me I go get. Girl flex, time to undress. Me want to see your position for your neck. Girl flex, you don't for that check. Within a minute, girl, me make you get wet. Girl flex, time to have sex. Girl, me see it clear, you want the rude boy inject.
At 9, I arrive on a date night. Alcohol on the dance floor, and all I seen were these stage lights. That's dead. That said your party's a grave site. Let's head to your bed so I can see what you taste like. Pose for the camera, pose like a dancer. You act like you can't hold your liquor. I lick her from her bottom to her tip top, tickling the G-spot. Thinking she got hit by a twister. They call me Mr.
Flex, time to have sex. Wind up your body, show me where me I go get. Girl flex, time to undress. Me want to see your position for your neck. Girl flex, you don't get that trick. Within a minute, girl, me make you get wet. Girl flex, time to have sex. Girl, me see it clear, you want the good boy.
I was talking to Claire, that sex is all on my mind. You got me thinking of things because your body is fine. Brown skin girl, I want you to mine. You make it hard to get close every time you whine.
Yo, I can't. Yo, Viv, you know you can't even skate.
You gonna let him talk to you like that?
Yo, skate party.
Skate party tonight.
Yeah. Tonight.
Yeah, I think there's somebody for
Party.
skate party.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, girl. I got this.
All right,
yo,
Watch.
if she could get him to come to that skating rink,
She gonna
I'll
pull-
be
she gonna
macking
pull it off,
too.
How you doing?
Shit, how you doing?
I'll be much better if you was at the skating competition with me tonight.
Say less, you there, I'm there.
That's what's up, love. I hope to see you there.
You there? You too.
Hey, yo, what up, Hashem?
Hey, Jesse Story, so nice to see you again.
How you doing?
Great, and you?
All right, man. Yo, you still sell CDs?
Yes, of course I do.
I ain't know people listen to these anymore.
Oh, yeah.
You got some classics, too. You got Monica, LL.
For sure, yes.
Jesse Story, baby.
Oh, yeah. I love that one.
This didn't even come out yet. Hold up. You got t-shirts, too?
That's right.
Yo, you got some explaining to do.
Ish?
Oh, now you don't speak English. Yeah, all right. I got you.
Okay, Masalama.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl DJ Spin Vixen, and I'm here trying to get things turned up. I need all my skaters to the skate floor right now. It's about to go down. Let's get it.
J Story.
Tell me, baby, what you gonna do? You like it freaky, I'm a whole move. Well, let me hear it, baby, scream my name. I give it to you, you ain't never even know, baby, 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 baby. Oh, driving you crazy, 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 baby. Oh, baby. Do you like it in the shower? Hear our screams getting louder. Ooh, babe, I tried to warn you. Have you looking like a new dude? Let's get personal. I'll be naked with some heels on. While we listening to love songs. So good, you be saying my name. Tell me, baby, what you gonna do? You like it freaky, I'm a whole move. Well, let me hear it, baby, scream my name. I give it to you, you ain't never even know, baby, 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 baby. Oh, driving you crazy, 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 baby.
It's just one of those days, you a whole dang mood. Got me in the days, make a king, losers cool. How you say, baby, baby, drives me crazy. How you say that, make me pull up in the Maybach. It's the word for me, I heard your story. That testimony just touched my soul deep. Hey, J Story, it's your season. Fix your crown, hold it down. Queen dumb.
All right, ladies, when we get in there, we make our move just like that. No extra stuff. All right. You got it? Got it. All right.
Stop it! What did you get out of me? Stop it! Stop, I'm going to call the police!
Do you like it in the shower? Hear our screams getting louder. Ooh, babe, I tried to warn you. Have you looking like a new dude? Let's get personal. I'll be naked with some heels on. While we listening to love songs. So good, you be saying my name.
CP3, we about to be back. CP3.
Yes, sir.
Man, you a wild boy. You a
I told
wild
you
boy.
it's gonna be a wild show, man. No supervision, you know, alcohol in the building, mixed it up. Paul, I told you what happened that Paul and son.
Nigga, stop blaming Paul.
I told you, man, me and Paul, man, that's a bad motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, I bet.
Hey, yeah, I see. I told you, man. But when we finish the bottle, we probably gonna pour some more in there again.
Nah, yeah. I still got some.
I know. See, I already know.
Yeah, I still got some.
Luckily, we not on the air next week.
So next week you'll have a break, but then I'll be coming back. I don't know what we'll be drinking. Maybe we'll open the summer Ciroc.
I told you, if I can get those 3 sales by Wednesday, man, I'm gonna be on motherfucking for air.
So when we come back at the end of shit, I don't even know how we ain't gonna have the show the first of August, nigga, because we got so much to do that Saturday. It's gonna be fucking crazy.
Yeah, I got yeah, sorry if you're still watching, I'm gonna hit you up again, man. I need me a nice white outfit for the party. I gotta go get some white shoes. I think I might get me a nice white hat to go to. I'm gonna be fully coordinated for a white party.
And then you're gonna find you a nice white girl.
Hey man, it all makes sense, bro. It just lines up like that, dog. Don't you got a 680 credit score? That's all.
Gotta be 680.
680 or higher, you know. That way you qualify for some finance. I need to ride.
You know what, nigga? You still pimping niggas in 2021. So because we had to go into with the guests, we didn't finish going through sports and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not, like I said, it's not too much. The Nats did pull out the win in the final game of the series with the Padres. They won 8-7 after Brad Hand gave up the 7-6 lead. After Juan Soto hit a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 8th to take the lead back after San Diego had taken the lead back. So at least we have a bright spot to talk about on the show tomorrow on the Sportsman Hill podcast. We'll be breaking down the Nats week that was. We'll be talking about the NBA Finals with the Milwaukee Bucks taking Game 5. And I believe Game 6 is on Monday night. So we'll have Brian Brennan and Room breaking down the NBA. We'll also talk a little NHL with the expansion draft with Seattle and the players of the Capitals left exposed for possible expansion team taking them off of the roster. Some interesting moves. We'll definitely go over that. Robbie already sent me the link to that, so we'll be talking about that. Also, tune in Thursday night for our boxing special. We'll have Paul, the boxing guy, on, breaking down all the fights in the recent months that we haven't had a chance to cover. Just had a fight last night with one of the Charlo brothers. I can't remember what Jermail, I think it was. It was a split decision. I'm sorry. He was looking to unify the title belts in the welterweight division, and
who won?
It was a split decision draw. It was a Mexican. I can't pronounce his name right now.
Because you're prejudice?
No, because I'm drunk. And Jamil Charlo. I know I'm probably getting it wrong, so that's why we got Paul the boxing guy. But him and his twin brother are, dominating boxing right now. And last night I felt like he lucked up into a split decision draw because I felt like the Mexican took it to him most of the fight.
For real?
Yeah, I feel like he had a couple of flashes in the fight, but I felt like the Mexican was taking time and space away from him, was putting the pressure on him, and he looked more effective. I think he got bailed out. It was a 114, 113 for the Mexican, 117, 111 for Charlo, which I didn't see. And then I think it was a 114, 113 draw, 113, 113 draw or something. They made it a split decision draw. I got to go back and look at it again. I was drinking last night too, so.
Oh, so you came down on the show?
Yeah, I was like 3 beers, 325 ounces in, man. It was a rough. Like I told you, it was a rough week, though.
Okay.
So
he was let's talk about rough weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So, I always post different stuff on the page. So the first story I'm gonna pull up is woman breaks into dentist office and pulls 13 teeth from patients. A Nevada woman broke into a dentist office, stole money, and pulled 13 teeth from an unconscious patient on 2 separate occasions. In Washoe County Police she apparently stole almost $23,000 in cash and checks in this May 3rd break-in. And then it's really weird because not only did she break in, but she pulled a motherfucker's tooth. Like 13 teeth. Like that's a little excessive, ain't it?
I mean, she had to have some issues going on to do that to somebody. And I mean, how much time did she have to pull 13 teeth out of somebody? Where the hell was the doctor at? What the fuck was going on?
Yo, that is like a great question.
That's a lot of teeth, bro, to pull. She had some pent up frustration, bro.
Yo, but no.
What,
This is
what
her
was the
second.
dentist at?
This is her second time doing it.
So that means this dentist, what is he doing, man? Hitting the bowl, getting some dome. What are he doing, bro? Something ain't right, man. I need to go to the dentist myself, but now hearing this story, I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? 13 teeth, and like I said, she stole almost $23,000 in cash.
I also got a story I'm looking at right now that I wanted to bring up on the show. I'm trying to see if I can find it.
Go ahead.
Apparently, where to go? Yeah, here it go. In Frederick County, at a woman's home that was known as where to go? I don't have it. They had a hold of the marijuana hotspot in Frederick. They issued a warrant and did a search warrant on her home. And I wish I could find it. I know I should have screenshotted it. But she basically had almost every narcotic known to man.
What the fuck?
She had mushrooms, she had coke, she had weed, she had the dab wax, she had oxycontin, everything. She was selling it all out of her home. And she just, they raided her home in Frederick County. It's now being someone of the other, other side of the law. There's certain rules when you're dealing in narcotics, and the fact that you were known as the marijuana hotspot in the area, you already done fucked up. So I mean, I say that to say this, that I saw we talked about Virginia legalizing marijuana in dispensaries and possibly trying to get finance over our dispensary. Maryland announced earlier in the week that they're talking about doing the same thing. So I'm announcing right here on the air, if Maryland does legalize marijuana, I will be putting in the permit and the paperwork to own a legal dispensary in Maryland. And if anybody wants to contribute to be a part of this venture coming down the road, feel free to hit us up because we're going to make this happen. We've got millions of our brothers and sisters locked up because they were selling marijuana, so-called illegally on the streets, but now because it's legal, you have a certain class of people making money off of it and being millionaires off of the same hustle that we were using that they threw us in jail for. So, yeah, I'm in the process of watching this very closely. Yeah, I would do Virginia, but Virginia's the Commonwealth state, and yeah, I was working on the track with my little bro, about the Commonwealth and what that truly means. But if it comes to Maryland, y'all be on the lookout because you might have the Sports OTHB, True Radio Network / At the Bar Radio dispensary coming to you soon. So I just wanted to put that out there because that's something I'm working on and thinking about.
Sure.
25,000 worth of drugs in that league.
True indeed. So rappers spot him got him from the beatbox challenge. Uh, they did the Junebug challenge. He had a song called Beatbox. From Florida, was arrested. Basically, he pulled a gun out on somebody in his hotel. The U.S. Marshal, not the police, but the U.S. Marshal ran up on him, his hotel room, caught him literally lying next to a semi-automatic weapon. It's crazy because I remember that particular song had did well over like 70 million on YouTube. Like, this is a guy that probably doesn't have to make another song for the rest of his life. He can lift up that particular song The TikTok challenge and the beatbox, and people were doing it off Instagram and probably TikTok and stuff, was going crazy. And it, to start making that type of like the whole point of making that type of money is to get out the hood. So to start making that type of money and then still just be
doing good shit.
It's heartbreaking to me.
Yeah, it is. It's unfortunate that folks, once they make it out, they feel they have to do is keep up this persona of this mentality of, take no shit, nobody gonna disrespect me, yada yada yada. Sometimes you gotta think about it. Who the fuck are they? If they decide to not appreciate who you are or so-called disrespect you, why would you lower yourself to, risk everything that you work for, put all your hard work into, because some ignorant person doesn't acknowledge the hard work you put in? Fuck them. You do it for yourself, and if they don't appreciate it, mother have you, mother love you, mother fuck you, man. Simple as that to me.
I I can I can agree with that. Like I don't understand why people feel the need to do such foolishness. Um, Especially like, dog, we trying to get out the hood. We get out the hood, and you still doing hood shit. To me, it is such like a colossal waste.
The talent, the work.
You know, um, I really feel sad for this young man because obviously too, it's not having the right people around you because your OGs and your people that are around you are supposed to. Dog, you're not. Dog, your man can pull a gun out on these motherfuckers. You're not supposed to be the one pulling a gun out on them. Don't correct me if I'm wrong.
Nah, you're correct. I remember a situation with myself, with my show being on the rise and up and coming. We were doing some good things, and Black GOP, rest in peace. We were having an event, and some, young lady was saying some stuff that I didn't agree with, and I was getting very passionate in my defense of my argument, and he got a little heated, and he pulled me to the side and was like, "Dog, I understand you got a point to prove, but you have a brand to protect. You can't be out here, seen, having a, breakdown with somebody because they don't agree with you. You have the brand to protect that you built up to, where it is that you don't want to risk it because somebody doesn't agree with something you say. You got to watch what you say and watch how you say it when you're in a public venue because you never know who's watching. And that's a valid point. And that's helped me, since then to think about things in a bigger light than it being in that moment and reacting off of a situation or somebody saying something that I didn't like or I felt was unnecessary in me being the person that I am and saying something back on the same level, which might spark a situation. I learned to just say, you know what, this person wanted to say like that shit, man, fuck it, man. It ain't worth me wasting my time, my energy, going on their level because they had a bad day. They feel like they want to lash out at somebody. Just say, you know what, fuck it. I ain't got time to risk and lose what everything I done put my hard work in for because I need to prove something to somebody else, so I need to get the last word in. Man, fuck them, man. Some people just have bad days. Chalk it up, keep it moving. Sometimes you don't need to respond to some bullshit negativity because it's a no-win situation no matter the way you look at it.
True indeed, true indeed, true indeed. So, so the baby, the rapper, the baby, was out in New York, I believe, and some kids tried to finesse him. So basically, and some people got mad at the baby for this. So these kids, he was going to buy some cookies for these kids. And knowing how the baby is, if they would have just told him the right price of the cookies, he'd have gave him the money. So the kids was like, yo, yeah, I'll sell you my whole box for 200. And he was like, you know what, if they wouldn't try to finesse, I probably would have gave him 1,000. And a lot of people was mad at the baby because it was recorded, but he didn't allow the kids to finesse it. Like, I'm gonna tell you like this. So I remember I was at Lucky Strike, right? And I had on. Everybody knows, knows I like nice watches. So I had on my Movado at the time. and it was a party that was some young lady who I met that night, and it was her birthday, and they were throwing a party, right? So they asked when I went to do, I said, "Yo, you know what? I'm gonna buy a round of drinks and I'm gonna go." So he charged me extra, like these extra drinks that the other people had ordered. And I can tell because he asked when he came to me, he was like, "Oh, that's a nice watch, this." So when and I ain't a cheap nigga, so I went ahead and paid the bill. So but he got mad because I ain't leave him a tip. So when he asked about it, I said, "Bruh, if you followed the instructions the right way, I told you I was buying this, and this, and I said, and you charged me for everything." He was like, because he was like, "For real, my tip, you should have left me a tip." And I was like, "So you," I said, "For real, you should have left, you should have followed the instructions." You looking at my watch, assuming I had money. And granted, I had enough money to cover it, but but how you handle this situation. How'd you handle the situation the right way? You'd been walking away with a tip versus like, dog. I'm not like I ain't even trying to flex, but I'm not going to like you give me the bill and I know what's wrong because you charged me for her girlfriend's drinks as well. I ate it with a smile, but I ate it with a smile thinking, nigga, you ain't getting a tip. Because you fucked up your tip because you didn't follow directions.
Look both ways when you cross the street.
So I think with these kids, it's similar to that. Like, dog, if y'all had just came at it real and not trying to pad his pockets, he would have blessed you. What are your thoughts, CP3?
Definitely agree. When you try to get over and somebody's up on your game, you're not doing it for fucking yourself. Just be genuine. Just be honest and go. Do what you got to do. When you extend that extra energy to try to get over, try to find a shortcut or whatever, that same energy you can put into doing things the right way. And like you said, he would have blessed you. You'd have been real. He probably blessed you probably with a stack. But because you tried to get over, you ain't getting nothing. I mean, he getting some flack on social media, but from what I've heard, from what I've seen, from some of the flack he spoke before, he don't really give a fuck. He's still making hot music that everybody listens to. He's still making money, so
he's making hot music. But the thing is too is like there's been times where he's giving back to the community plenty of times. The one thing about it is about any rapper that when they do give back to the community, it's never publicized. They never talk about that. They will only talk about when these niggas get in trouble. You know what I mean? So here's a funny story. So a Detroit woman, shout out to Detroit. A Detroit woman who owns a business, basically her Mercedes was stolen, right?
Oh yeah, I saw this story.
And and then the nigga was posting the car on social media. So she followed the car, and this nigga was getting his hair cut. And she ran up on the nigga in the barbershop and proceeded to whoop this nigga's ass while he was in the barber chair.
I saw this. This shit was ridiculous. I'm going to back before I get taken off the air.
I just think honestly, I think it's sad that one, you can commit a crime and be on social media, which world's dumbest criminals. Two, I think he got what he deserved. She slit the tires of the car so that so just in case he got away before the police come, he got in the car before he couldn't really drive away. I honestly think like he got what he deserved. It could have been worse because imagine she could have brought her husband, boyfriend, or brothers or uncles or somebody, and really just pounded on him while he was in a chair, in the barber's chair. I really think that like it could have been worse for him. Like this dude really did something. Like how you gonna be taking pictures on social media in a stolen car? That is the most craziest thing that I could think of. Like, you really should have been doing something other than that. Like, CP3, would you be taking pictures in a car on social media, on your IG on a car you fucking stole?
Yeah, that's that's kind of crazy to even. First of all, to steal somebody's car. You know, I've never been a car thief, and I don't understand the mentality of doing that. And to steal somebody's car and then be posting it on social media like it's yours. And for the young lady to be able, smart enough to be able to track it down and find where he was at, and he got away, but I know the police were able to catch up with him. It's it's I don't know, man. I don't understand what's going on. I'm glad I don't because if I did understand it, that means I'd be just like them. And it's just like I was gonna say, like I was talking about before we went to video break. I have a friend that has a cousin that was dating a dude off a social media website.
Oh yeah, tell me this story.
Yeah, for like a week, a week. I don't know if she did the cheeks up or whatever, but because she decided not to no longer see this gentleman and block him and not talk to him anymore, he decides to go come to her house one night and strip her car. Took her hood, took her fenders, took her radio, and took tires, rims, and everything, left it sitting on bricks in front of her house. And she knew it was him because he was a mechanic. And, one plus one equals two. So 9 out of 10 it was this guy. So I mean, I don't understand the mentality nowadays. Like I said, I'm old school to the core. I've been rejected before, and I've sucked it up and been like, okay, it is what it is. But the fact that after a week of chilling with somebody, like I said, I don't know if there were any, other things that
I'm gonna say
happened.
for a nigga do all that, she gave the
She
cheeks.
had to get it.
She gave the cheeks up and she put that thing on him.
I was thinking the
She
same.
put that shit that she ain't supposed to get to like the third or fourth, about the fifth or sixth day.
Yeah.
She put that thing on that nigga where he couldn't live without.
I think the same thing too. I mean, I haven't had that happen to me, so I can't say that.
I bet you that nigga woke up in his sleep and he was stuttering.
Yeah, that nigga. The fact that you get up and go take all the parts off of a young lady's car.
Nigga, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of time.
And it was only a weekend. She had just bought the car. That's what's even worse. So it's I don't understand it. Like I said, I'm glad I don't. But to me, it just makes no sense to if somebody doesn't want to be with you or doesn't want to be with you anymore. Chalk it up. At least you got the cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Some folks wouldn't even get them. So if she don't rock with you no more, maybe the dick was bad. Maybe you ain't shit. Maybe she saw it through your bullshit. Who knows what it is? But you got the cheeks. You know what I'm saying? You can put that feather in your cap and at least say, yeah, I knocked it off. It was good. I might not ever get it again, but hey, I got it. Fuck it. But the fact that you go back and strip her car and do all that other petty shit, I don't understand it, man. That's the stuff females used to do back in the day. Mess with people's cars and put sugar in your gas tank and slash your tires and brush your windows. Not me. I never had that bullshit happen to me. But y'all other motherfuckers that be doing that foul shit. Y'all had that shit happen. I don't even act like you did. I don't get it. I'm up straight. I'm up front with him. I tell him what it is. If we just fucking, we just fucking. If I like you, I like you. If I don't, we just something to do to bust a nut. It is what it is. But I'm up front, so you can never be mad at me thinking I misled you, lied to you, cheated on you, or whatever. I'm gonna tell you what it is up the front. If you're cool with it, cool. If not, we remain friends, or we don't have to be friends. Whatever it is, I'm cool. 2 tears in the bucket. Fuck it. Let's take it to the stage.
Take it to the stage, nigga.
Take it to the stage.
You a wild boy.
Hey man, it's been a long week.
What else did I find? Also there was a they even covered this on the Breakfast Club too. So there was another Karen story, basically in New Jersey.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
She swung at a black lady who was actually filming her, and then basically she cried victim. All the lady was trying to get her free panties off what's that shit called? Victoria's Secret.
Shit's crazy.
And then and of course another white lady goes, well, why don't you leave to the black lady? And the black lady replied, no, why don't she leave?
And she actually followed her around the store when the lady was trying to get out of the way, talking about leave me alone, stop getting close to me. And she was following her, and the lady was trying to get out of the way. So I don't understand this type of behavior. It makes no sense to me. understand why some white folks are upset about black people doing regular things in life. I don't get it. Like I say, I've dated white women, I've been around white families, been around white people, for the majority of my life. And I've never come across a situation like that. And I honestly wouldn't know what to do. Probably think the best thing to do is to pull your phone out and record it just so that me as a black man, because they see a black man and a white woman crying, saying somebody hurt her, I'm going down.
I mean, the whole thing about this is when your white privilege is weaponized, you should be charged as a crime.
And so I think the state, I can't remember what state, I think they did legalize that as a new law that, if you make a false statement or, false accusation against someone for racial reasons, that you can get charged as a crime, as a hate crime for doing that. So I can't remember what state it was, but I think someone did put something on the books finally.
Okay, that makes sense. Um, because as a black man, as a black person in general, like people do that all the time against you. That's the first thing they could be in the wrong, and the first thing they tell you is, "I'm gonna call the police."
We saw the guy in New Jersey. They got
this happened in New Jersey.
Yeah, we saw the white guy that got arrested for cussing out his African neighbors, and
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Recent history of doing that with all of his minority neighbors of being belligerent, telling them that they don't belong there and they shouldn't have guests and all this other stuff. He got arrested. I also saw another incident of a lady and that said that there was a lot of bad things going in the neighborhood because this black gentleman that lived in a predominantly white, rich neighborhood was getting a lot of Amazon deliveries that he was, something obviously must be going on, and attempted to take his Amazon delivery out of his mailbox, and when he tried to get it back, she played the Karen role, falling out, talking about he assaulted her when he went to grab for his package and all this and that. Luckily, he recorded the whole incident. I don't know if anything happened to the lady that did all this, but it's sad that to the fact that black people used to joke about DWB driving while black, you still get pulled over this for driving black in a nice vehicle, which I was a victim of several times. But the fact that black people doing regular things now are a threat to certain white people is kind of crazy to me. I don't know why they feel that black folks can't do the same stuff that they're doing, that they're above them or what it is, but I don't understand it, and I don't know. Folks, this last couple of years with some of the folks that was in the White House and some of the things they were saying might have folks, feeling more open about being racist, even not realizing that they are racist or they have prejudices or they have profiling tendencies, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, folks need to take a step back and realize and put the shoe on the other foot and say, well, how would I feel if somebody felt this way about me? Just because I was white, or just because I was a woman, or just because I was a white man. I mean, we have some of these white male groups that's playing victim, talking about women are withholding sex from them because they're white male and all this other stuff. They feel like they should be able to take, you know, take the pussy, which is never right. But it's funny how people can adjust their logic to suit whatever situation they're going through. That's why I said you got to stay level-headed. You got to stay cool, calm, and collected. You got to be able to take a step back and realize whatever role you're playing in the situation. It can't always be somebody else. You play a role in your life and your destiny and what's going on. So you got to take responsibility for the role you play in some of the fuck-ups in your life. You can't always blame somebody else. That goes for women, men, white, black, yellow, whatever the fuck color. I ain't trying to be discriminatory to nobody. Everybody's fucked up in some certain way. Nobody's perfect. So move on, get better, don't repeat the same mistakes, and live like that. Fuck, that's my motto.
True indeed, true indeed. So there was a lady that was in Oakland, California, and she went on a Tinder date, and then which it's crazy because it kind of goes into what you were saying about what you said earlier. She went on a Tinder date, and it turned into that she wound up being kidnapped. And then the guy's neighbor helped her escape. Um, really crazy story. Um, when we get on these social media sites, you got to be careful. And I'm not saying she gave him anything like that. You just got to be careful of before you actually get to know people. And I'm as a man, I'm gonna tell you like this. This is some real shit. As a man, even when I'm on social media and I'm talking to a female, I'm very hesitant about giving out my phone number or giving. Cause I don't know who these mother. Because especially when you go to the dating part, because you don't know what they really want or what they really like. Um, I will, and even if I do give my phone number, I'll probably text before I call.
Oh, definitely.
You know,
I mean, it's you talking to a dude that was still on the internet dating before everybody else was on it back in the early 2000s. So now this whole situation now where I got catfish hitting me up on a daily basis off my Instagram or off of social media. Period, just talking, oh, you're attractive, yada yada yada, trying to get money out. I mean, it's a game, and you got some folks that's lonely enough to believe those stories and send money to these females. As even if they are, I don't even know they are females. They could be males just scamming on the internet. And I mean, with this pandemic, folks been lonely, been stuck in the house, and they're more vulnerable and susceptible to the bullshit games and yada yada yada. But like I said, someone that's been on social media for a while, when I get those scammers, I just send them a dick pic, call it a day, fuck it. But it's crazy how people are willing to take advantage of people's insecurities and issues that they have with themselves to want to make a quick buck just because they don't feel like putting in a hard day of work. And I mean, like I say, when I'm bored, I engage with them because I don't have nothing else better to do. Like I said, I send some dick pics and fuck with them. Be like, all right, well, call me video chat. And it's always, oh, my camera's broke, or could you send me $25 to fix my phone, or I need gas in my car to come to. I had this one chick that said she was in Vancouver and asked me to send her $25 and she'll be on her way to Maryland. I'm like, what kind of car you got where you can get to Maryland from Vancouver on $25? Let me know. That's some shit I'm trying to invest.
Maybe it was a hybrid.
That's a hell of a hybrid, bro. I know the Honda, best hybrid Honda guy gets like 52 miles for the gallon. That was a 4,000-mile trip, dog. On $20, that's amazing. That's like Santa Claus sleigh shit right there. But I mean, it's a capitalist world. It's all about the mighty dollar. So folks will do whatever they have to do so they don't go starving there, cheat, lie, steal to whoever, just so they don't have to go without it putting a hard day at work. So I mean, hey, we all going through shit. All you can do is worry about what you can control. I'm going through situations now, trying to figure out this car shortage situation, what my next move should be, because if it ain't no cars, I can't make no money. I can't make no money, and I can't afford my rent. Can't afford to do what I need to do. So I got to figure out what's best for me, seeing how things are going right now. So we all going through something. Just make the best decision, the educated decision. Don't let emotions get involved. Think logically and make wise decisions, and have a backup plan just in case the decision you make doesn't go the way you want it to. Because that's the worst thing, that make a decision and not have a backup plan and then fuck 2 times over. So just make smart decisions, stay safe, take emotion out of it, think logically, and just have a backup plan just in case your plan that you put in place doesn't work out. Because if it doesn't work out, you got to be ready to hit the ground running and get back on top. You can't wallow in it. You can't blame the white man. You can't blame the government. You got to take action. Or you might end up homeless out here in the street begging for cash to try to have somewhere to put a roof over your head to go take a nice hot shower somewhere. I've seen it. I've been close to it. I've done it.
Definitely.
I'm just trying to tell you.
Definitely. Shit, dog, I ain't really got too much more to go, man.
Yeah, pretty much, man. We had a great show, had some great guests. Like the first time we had as many guests as we had. Mr. Fenlon was in the building.
Yeah.
Backpeak Michi, great track. The young lady, I can't remember her name.
Krezzy.
Yeah, I was enamored by some other things.
Yeah, I bet you.
Yeah. That took over from my brain.
I bet that bottle's halfway gone, so I know what you were thinking.
Yeah. I ain't gonna finish that thought. But make sure you tune in tomorrow night, Sports Meal Podcast, for covering all the DC sports, nationals, break down the NBA Finals, and talk a little bit of Washington football. Tune in Thursday night for our boxing special, revamp of our show we used to have on a weekly basis, but Paul the Boxing Guy and his army of kids that took over. He's supposed to be setting some time aside to cover the latest fights in the last few months and preview some of the fights that's coming up. Talk a little bit of MMA and probably talk a little bit of football with me being my Charlotte insider, being out of North Carolina and working close to Ron Rivera, being around Ron Rivera, getting some of the sports reports and having some inside information on one of the Washington football team recent draft picks of last year. We're going to get some of his insight. He actually stays in the same neighborhood as the draft pick. We're going to give you some inside information, inside scoops on some of the on that player and preview training camp. And also, if you're in the market for a new used vehicle, make sure you come on down to Waldorf Honda, 2450 Crane Highway. Come holler at your boy CP3, get that deal done. You know the market is crazy, but if you need that ride, if you need to get something ASAP, we're gonna make that deal happen. So come holler at me down there. Check out sportsothp.com for the latest sports OTHP news. Check out the apparel link. You can order some apparel to help support the movement. Hit me up for Sports OTHP apparel, partnered by Eric Kuza. Hit up beside get an Express sweatsuit for next week also. And just be on the lookout for all the great content we put out. DC Sports Art Politics. It's not just a catchphrase. It's not just a motto. It's what we do, baby.
Definitely. And holla at me for your active bar shirts made by Eric Kusa also. And next week we won't have a show. I'll be in Miami. And the following week, I can't guarantee a show because we do have an all-white party to go through on Saturday night. And we'll be sobering up on Sunday.
Try to.
Great bands on my face with the Carlton sweater. I already know my worth, why would I ever sweat her? Ain't even famous yet or locked up, they sending letters. Got enough time for revenge, but I've been no vendetta. They looking for the worst, they know I've been getting better. Always keep your family first and rest pop out when you getting cheddar. Mistaking me for who I used to be, it's been a pleasure. Cause I've been getting different type of cheese with this feta. I hear some evil, see some evil, ain't no Helen Keller. A lot of shit ain't worth my time cause it don't fit the schedule. My two pockets been eating, that's Hansel and that Gretel. Hit that pressure running the game, I still need a medal. It's a cold when your face touching on that metal. Time ain't never give us no breaks when we used to go pedal. Ain't no hate in my blood, I got a score to settle. Don't think that you not catching the seat when dancing with the devil. The legacy, who the fuck I'm supposed to let ahead of me? My unborn, they gon' be mostly eating instead of me. When I'm on, my dogs be on it, we on the pedigree. If I'm wrong, I better tell you niggas what it better be. I'm locked on, she gon' always get what she want, man. If her top strong, at the top wondering why you came if you was blocked off. Shit just always been the same, I'm pissed, I cannot stop. Grandma gave me this mindset, cause I was dropped off. Switching up over some bread, dog, that is not law. Thought that you shit eating some sushi, I am net raw. Fuck what I shoot for the moon for when I show my ass off. Keep a couple down, read down for that work, I'm on call. Why you think they look up to me? Cause I won't fall. Snapping on everything I touch so I can prolong. When you talking money to them, I tell you it's far wrong. I'm back on my mama shit and I'm back up in my true form.